What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy Levelhead back with another live and Level Gamers podcast. This is episode 3. What is this? 355. What are we up to? 335. We've been doing this for 335 episodes. Now we're in your ear. This is Thursday. We are back off our little break, but we will be going on another one here in a little bit, but we'll explain all that. What's up, people?
Man, brother. I'm good, man. I'm here. I'm live. I'm level. I'm here.
Yeah, man, we got a lot to talk about. This E3 weekend, yeah, that's what we called it. This is the new E3. Ubisoft Forward, Xbox Showcase, and Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Summer Sad Fest, because that was horrible. And then we got to see if Nintendo's going to come on the anchor leg on June 18th. So we got a little bit to talk about. A lot of games to talk about, a lot of showcases to discuss. And we're going to give our thoughts on it. We're not going to be watching all this stuff, but we're going to be watching a lot of this stuff. And y'all going to be here to watch it with us. So as y'all come into the chat room, just let me know who you is, who you are, and who you be. Don't be quiet. Don't be shy. We don't bite, because we can't get to you to do that. So anyway, we got Nia in the house. What's up, Nia? Summer Sad Fest is insane. It was horrible.
It's been Summer Sad Fest.
That's funny.
Man. I'm so ready. I'm so amped. I'm so hyped. Hey, man, got a lot to discuss. A lot of gaming to discuss. What's good, fellas? What's going on in your lives?
Oh man, it's very exciting times right now. Don't know why. Just excited to be alive.
Okay, that's what's up, Keith. Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Wake up with a smile on your face.
Hey, is it because they not like us? Is it?
They not like us.
What about you, Mr. Bum?
Brother, I am stressed.
Oh yeah. You was kind of alluding to that a little earlier. All
I
right,
am on 100 right now, so I'm just trying to relax with my homies and talk some video games, and hopefully that put me in a better state of mind. That's what I'm trying to do.
Well, we hope. I think we shall accomplish that tonight. I think I got an announcement that's going to really send you to euphoria. I mean, let me stop. I'm just too good at this stuff, man.
HBO Euphoria?
Y'all didn't get that? Y'all didn't catch the
Kendrick? That Euphoria.
Oh, y'all slow. Come on, Keith. That was a good one, man. They not like us. I guess I could take you to that euphoria. Hey, man, come on, man. Meet the grounds, bro. You got to meet the grounds. Anyway, but anyway, we got a lot to discuss on tonight. I got the chance to see Bad Boys.
Bad boys.
And I'm going to tell y'all something, man.
What's that?
It's really good. Actually, I put this Bad Boys up there right. It's either 2A or 2B. Anyway, I'm not Shakespearean, but y'all get what I'm saying. So I put Bad Boys, the original Bad Boys, as number 1.
Easy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Bad Boys 2, let me explain myself. So Bad Boys 1 is the GOAT. But I enjoy watching Bad Boys 2. The only thing about Bad Boys 2 is it's too long.
It's 30 minutes too long.
Yeah, that last Cuba, whatever.
Cuba, they could have put that in their pocket.
Yeah, that scene, that it was just like, okay, we got 30 more minutes of this. So that's the only reason I would say Bad Boys 1.
That is the only reason I agree with you. Bad Boys 2 was more fun, but it was 30 minutes too long, bro.
That's too long. And when you felt like it should end that night, I remember being at the theater watching that. I was like, man, we still going? Okay, let me get another sip of this soda, see some more of this popcorn. But anyway, so Bad Boys 4, to me, may ink out Bad Boys 2 because it felt like it ended right. It didn't feel like it overstayed its welcome, and it's actually really good. Martin is back to now he's not back to
in that movie.
But Martin he takes
because he phoned it in on that third one.
Yeah, he
did.
Yeah.
He did.
So what they do with Martin in this movie allows Martin to shine, and it kind of brought you back to the original Martin. And it's kind of a cross between Martin and Bad Boys 2 and Martin and Bad Boys 1. It's like a good merger of them two characters. So I'm really stoked by that movie. Me and my wife had a good time. So I'm telling y'all, if y'all haven't seen it, do yourself a favor, go watch it. I think y'all will have my same sentiments that y'all gonna walk away laughing and smiling and hoping that they make another.
I heard it was good.
Yeah, it's good.
Story time.
Go ahead.
It was a dark and stormy night. It was raining, but it wasn't dark and stormy. I go to the movie theater. I already had my ticket. I bought it online. I go to the back to go watch it, but I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give me some to drink. So I come back to the front, and the dude, the guy that takes the tickets or whatever, he's like, hey, what theater are you in? And I was like, I'm in theater 7. He was like, yeah, y'all not gonna be able to watch the movie. I meant to go back there and tell y'all. I was like, what happened? He was like, something about the bulb exploded. So we could either
projector bulb.
Like what? I was like, are you kidding me? So he was like, we could either give you, you can try to change the time, or you can get a free pass, or you get your money back or whatever. And so I was on my way Sunday night to watch Bad Boys 4. Didn't see it.
Man. Dang it, man. I would love to hear your thoughts on it and see if my position and sentiments is legit. Yeah, that's the bulb. The projector bulb must have busted. So yeah.
I'm like, don't y'all know how to fix that?
I'm surprised they got a bulb. They normally, most of them going to LED,
it's digital,
laser,
or laser. Something.
Yeah, they mostly go to laser. So that's shocking that they still had a bulb. How old is this theater, Keith?
What's funny? It's not old. It's a theater in the mall, and this is their bigger theater. This is their bigger one.
Okay.
The digital something. I'm like, but it's digital. How y'all? But anyways,
well, they still got some high some ones that's still bulb related, but and maybe even the laser one is still a bulb. I don't know. But yeah, that's what they talking about. Okay, what else was I going to say? So let me bring everybody up to speed. So there's going to be a change in our schedule for the next 3 weeks. Let me explain. Normally we do our podcast on a Thursday, but we're going to move that up to accommodate the holidays and some vacation time. So on the 18th of next week, we're going to do the podcast, which is a Tuesday. Hopefully, the Nintendo has their direct that day, so we'll be able to cover it on that day. So instead of Thursday, plan to tune in on Tuesday if everything stays to schedule. We'll be here Tuesday night. And then the following week, we will not have a podcast. And then on the 2nd of July, we'll be back again before Juneteenth. We'll host another podcast on July the 2nd. So those Tuesdays will be the new schedule for the next 3 weeks. And then we'll be back at our regular time the following week, which should be like the 10th or 11th, whatever that it is. So just put that down. We'll be on Tuesday, the 18th, and Tuesday, the 2nd of July, and we're going to skip a week in between. So put that down if y'all listening. So we're going to try to give y'all what we give y'all. We're trying to be faithful and consistent. Y'all been showing us love, so we're trying to be here for you guys to give y'all kicks and y'all laughs and all that in between. So do y'all got that? For the next 3 weeks, Tuesday. Not Thursday, Tuesday the 18th and Tuesday, July the 2nd. And we're going to skip that week in between.
Yep.
Hey, I heard it too. I was like, did he just
skip?
Skip.
Yeah.
No, wait a minute, skip.
But anyway, so y'all got the announcement for the show. All right, so I still haven't watched that new Star Wars. I got to go catch up. But Nia said,
how
got
you say it? Acolyte.
Yeah. So we're going to go into what you've been gaming on. I'm excited about this, so let's go. Yeah. You know what time it is. It's time for What Have You Been Gaming On? Sing it, folks. Let's go. Hey.
What you been gaming on? 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 Gaming on, gaming on, gaming on.
Three, two, one, go!
So who going first? Who going first on what you been gaming on?
I can go first.
Okay. Go ahead.
I've been dilly and dabbling here and there. There's one game that I've been playing the most, so I'll leave that for last. But I played a little of Cyberpunk. I'm going to go ahead and try to finish. I'm gonna go ahead and try to finish that DLC, so I can get that out of my mind and I can go ahead and delete that game. Yeah, I like freeing up my space once I'm done with them. I'm done with them. This past weekend, I went back and finished Ori and the Blind Forest, the first one. I had already beat it before, but I just played it again and beat it again.
Oh, look at you.
So I finished that again. It's a beautiful game. Oh, so many memories. Beautiful, beautiful game.
Memories.
And then 2 games. Let me open up my Steam because I forgot. Monster Hunter. I've been playing 2 Monster Hunters, but
Monster Hunter.
Yeah, but not like it has to update. Wonderful, sensational. How you say it? Sensational. So Monster Hunter World. Not really played a lot of it, but I just kind of like turned it on, just kind of get a little taste of it. And then I also bought Monster Hunter Rise. I think it's what it is. Monster Hunter Rise. So Monster Hunter World, Monster Hunter Rise. I've been playing a little bit of Tears of the Kingdom, just going back doing some things that I didn't finish. And I'm cheating. I am on YouTube. And I am not following this stuff. I have beat the game. I have done my due diligence. Now I'm cheating. I don't care. I'm just going back getting shrines and hearts and all this other stuff. Tried to play a little.
In the game.
I've already experienced the game. It is all good. Tried to play a little bit of Mario Wonder. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably not gonna beat that game. I think I've given it all I can give it. We'll see. But it ain't doing it for me.
What? It's not.
And you know what's funny? You know,
Odyssey.
It's not like
it ain't got no. It ain't Odyssey. No, it ain't nowhere near that. It's weird though because it's like a lot of the Nintendo fans. Well, people who are ex-Nintendo fans are love and Wonder, but for some reason I can't get into it. But the ones that I love, they can't get into. That's interesting how that works out. And what else have I played? And lastly, the game that I've been playing the most is Dauntless. Free game. It's on the Switch. It's on PC. Dauntless. It's a game very similar to Monster Hunter, and it looks like it could be a game straight out of Fortnite. I remember one night I was playing it, and my son came in here and he was like, "Are you playing Fortnite?" It looks just like Fortnite. So basically, you go around hunting monsters. You got a character. What is it called?
Why you sorry?
Somebody gonna kill me. I can't think of the name, but you got a character build. You got several different weapons that you can choose from, like a sword. I'm using chain. Somebody gonna kill me. They got an axe and some other weapons on there that you can play with. I'm not doing a good job with this game, but it's really fun. Now that I'm kind of getting the hang of it, I'm trying to understand where I'm supposed to be, what I'm supposed to do, what monsters I'm supposed to hunt. Hold on. What monsters I'm supposed to hunt, and yeah, it's just a fun game. But also, since it's free to play, of course, you can go and purchase things and build your character up faster. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to spend no money on Dauntless. I'm just gonna play the game and do it the old-fashioned way, like we used to back in the '90s, the early 900s, 1900s.
He gonna be on
Huh?
here like, man, can I
Early
borrow? He gonna be
1900s.
like, man, I'm broke, man.
I know.
I'm
Yes,
broke.
thank you, Nia. Chain Blades is what it's called. Chain Blades. But yeah. And I think I want to say that's all I played. Steam finally opened up for me. I think that's it. Hold on, K Bum. I know you want to go. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't play any Ghosts. I ain't played no Helldivers because I ain't play with y'all. So yeah, that's it. That's what I've been playing on.
Okay, Nia, you don't have to say sorry, level. I mean, if you don't like the Wonder, I don't fault anybody. I mean, I haven't been playing it like crazy either. It's still there for me. I enjoy it for what it is. But it may just be that 2D. I don't know. But anyway, go ahead, Mr. Bum.
No problem. So let's get the actually my catalog of what I've been playing this week is short, surprisingly.
Wow.
Especially with Overwatch still being deleted. I have not folded. I have not folded and re-downloaded Overwatch. It is still deleted.
Mm.
But
1 second, K Bum.
no problem, bro.
I'm not cutting you in. I was actually uploading my BattleNet and my Overwatch started updating the Overwatch 2. I ain't gonna play it, but it's there. Anyway, I just wanted to say that since you brought up Overwatch.
Well, you go ahead. You may enjoy it. I am done.
No,
It's
I'm
funny because the
good.
guy I watch on YouTube hasn't posted a video in over a week. I think many people may have finally hit the ceiling with it, especially with these other competitors coming down the line. It may be time for a little switch. So we'll see. All right. So not the two games out that I'm still in rotation playing. The homies have come back and now they want to play 2K again. So we've been playing 2K most nights. Been playing MLB The Show as well, just a little bit. But the game I've been grinding my teeth on is that Tekken 8. I've been grinding my teeth on this Tekken 8, and your boy been putting in some work now. I have shot up the ranks and playing online, so playing against other human beings. And I'm posting about 70, 80% win percentage. That's about where I'm at right now, about 70, 80% win percentage. So I've been doing pretty good for an old man who lost some of his Twitch skills, but I still got it in Tekken. I'm still not good enough to learn every character. I am not at that point, especially at a high level. But I got my girl. I can put in some work, so been doing pretty good. For those, I put in a 15-1 winning streak at the very beginning. Just beating these low level bums. But
Yeah.
then got a little bit more competition when I got up the ladder. So yeah, I'm posting. See if I can see what it is. Yep, about a 72, 75 win percentage. Yeah, 75 win percentage online. So I think it's pretty good. I'm pretty proud of myself so far. So that's why I've been doing a lot of grinding my teeth. I'm about 48, 50 battles in with the online gaming, and yeah, it's pretty fun. But I'm starting to get to the point where you start meeting that competition, right? When you start meeting the people close to your skill level, so you gotta get creative with the matches. So it's still fun though. I've been enjoying it.
Okay. Mr. K Bum D2K
Oh,
said, hold up. Shouts out to
okay, yeah, that's it.
D2K.
Who do I main in Tekken? So this go see. I've been playing Tekken since Tekken, really Tekken 2. I played very little Tekken 1, but I'm a Tekken 2 fanatic. And the first person I ever played with on Tekken 2, I remember I got it at home. I got it for my PS2, PS2, PS1, PS2, PS1. One of them. I got that. I think PS2 at that point. I
PS2
got
was
the
Tekken 2 was
PS2, and
PS2.
the first person I ever played, I went on a 25 game win streak on Christmas Day, and I've been playing with her ever since. But
No.
it's been a change. So my
Tekken
main,
Tag is PS2.
she my main used to be June Kazama, which is the mother of Jin. June died in Tekken 4. No, Tekken 3, she died.
Mhm.
Tekken 4, they brought in Tekken 5. They brought in a new character to replace June. Her name was Asuka. They pretty much gave Asuka the same moves that June had back in Tekken 3.
Mhm.
Tekken 4 is the worst Tekken because it didn't have my June, so that's probably why it was worse. But they gave Oscar in Tekken 5 the same moves that June had. And so I've been playing Oscar ever since they got rid of June. So originally it was June, then it was Oscar. So that's my main character. So I've been rocking with her since like I said, since the beginning. It's the same move, different person. But since day one.
Okay.
A1 since day one.
I think PlayStation 2 launched with Tekken Tag.
You may be right. Tekken 2 may have been Tekken PS1 still. You may be right.
Yeah, I think it was. I remember the PlayStation 2 launching with Tag.
I had Tekken Tag for the PS2. I remember.
Yeah. Okay, so it's my turn. Hopefully Mia give me the same accolades that she gave Mr. Norris. But so I kind of went on a 2D binge this week and last week, starting on my birthday, but I'll get there. So I played some Tales of Kanzaria, trying to catch up with my boys and so we can talk. Still, I just beat a boss, but I just jumped down into that dungeon area, and I kind of stopped. Right there when you jump down into the whale or whatever it was. So I'm still on the first stage. What's up, Chariot Man? Welcome to the show.
First stage.
Man, these stages long. So anyway, so I was playing that.
Ain't that long.
And
it ain't that long.
So
it ain't Metroid.
You're gonna like where I'm going with this. So anyway, I put in. Let me check out another 2D game I haven't played in a while. And I put in Mega Man 2. Mega Man 11 for the Switch. I put in a Mega Man 11.
Okay.
Just trying to see, how I was feeling, because I accomplished something. I just wanted to see how I was feeling about it. So I was playing it, and man, Keith, you need to go play Mega Man 11, see if you really got Twitch game after Metro Dread. You feel like you really did something. So go play Mega Man 11, see what you can do. But anyway, so I played a little bit of that, and then me and my girls got on Mario Kart 8 yesterday. And let me say this about Mario Kart 8. It's showing its age, Nintendo.
What? If I would have said that.
It's showing its age. The cane is out, the gray hairs, Mario holding his back. It's time to move on. This game, we was in 4-player mode, Keith, and I was seeing every pixel, every J. I was up close. I was sitting in a chair closer to my Sony Bravio upstairs, and even though this is a little older TV, we don't have the OLED yet. I was like, this is not good for the eyes. I was like, oh man, this is horrible. So me and my daughter, my two twins, they went in 8. So me and my oldest daughter started playing, and we just went to 2-player. And it did look better. It looked better in 2-player mode, but it still looked old. It's showing its age. And I also played Street Fighter 6, planning on getting Akuma. I'm gonna get that whole list of characters they got in that list, and I do plan on down the road getting M. Bison, because that show reveal for M. Bison and Terry Funk, Fury, and the other two, one SNK character and the other girl, the African girl in Street Fighter. Oh yes, I'm a Street Fighter fanatic, like K-Bum is a Tekken fanatic. That's why I was putting them feet and hands on them, and when I got Akuma in Tekken 7. That's why he didn't want to play me with Tekken. Hold up. Feet and hands.
Explain something to me.
Yeah.
Wait. So you got to pay for these characters?
Yeah, you got to pay for these characters, man.
These are like main characters that you just mentioned. What are we talking about?
Hey, Eddie Guerrero, you got to pay for in Tekken.
You got to pay for them, man. They changed the game. Blame it on Microsoft.
What is going on?
Blame it on Microsoft with the Xbox and Killer Instinct. I think was Killer Instinct the first time we started paying for characters.
That's the first time I remember seeing it.
Yeah, so it go back that far. But anyway,
before you finish your blasphemy,
what
you need to chill.
Hands and feet to your face. Okay, well, we got evidence. I can put this video up now.
Show the evidence.
Okay, I'll put it up.
I'll
put it up when my turn is up. We put it up then. Let me see. Let me see if I can find.
So you need to chill.
Y'all, I'm gonna give y'all the evidence of me putting feet to face on Mr. Cable.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Shame the devil. How many times you get whooped in a row? before we turned it on? Please tell the people.
No, we not talk. We don't count before we
Oh,
turn it
okay,
on.
we
We
gonna
only
talk about
count.
that. We're
We
gonna talk
only
about
count what
Bruno.
was actually shown.
We don't
Uh-huh.
talk about Bruno.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Okay.
Was that
man, no, he know
PlayStation
the
4?
truth.
Was that PlayStation 4?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah, it had
find
to
it.
be.
I'm gonna find it. I
Had to
put
be.
up when I was putting them feet to the face of
10,
Mr.
Keith.
Cable.
9 in a row, Keith.
No, I don't
Ran-
He
remember
you ran
that.
was
it.
he was almost ready, not even to
There's
go
no
live.
look. There's no evidence. K-Bum has no evidence
you hear
of
him?
what he's
Do you
talking
hear him?
about.
Do you hear
I
him?
have evidence of what I'm saying. So
Uh-huh.
so
You hear
we
it,
don't
right,
even.
Keith?
I don't even have to argue with him. I
Lord.
have evidence.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, as I looked for when I was putting feet to face, so I said I went on a 2D binge, and it started on June 1st, which is my birthday. And, you know, I put in a game that, you know, oftentimes people love to bring up to chastise and clown me because I had never finished it, you know. And so I put in something that I dreaded playing, you know, for a minute. And, you know, in the sense that we may even see Metro Prime 4, I was like, let me go ahead and shut the mouths of my compadres on the Live and Level Gamers podcast. I put in Metroid Dread. And as I said, I was already at the final boss. And I can tell you guys, on June 1st, 2024, around 12:35 p.m., Leveled Head
Watch the video on how to beat the boss.
Level Head whooped the snot out of Razorbeak or whatever his name is. What is his name?
He YouTube.
Ravenbeak, I think.
Ravenbeak.
He
And
YouTube.
got to see my Samus turn into a full-fledged Metroid. And,
Spoiler.
oh, my bad. I thought y'all knew that. Anyway. So, because I was the only one that hadn't beat it, remember? Anyway, so
I mean, you got folks in the comment section. I mean,
so
shout out to them.
So I just want to let you guys know that your boy Leveled Head is a gamer. Nia, go and say Level Gamer Podcast. Go ahead, say it. Leveled Head Gamer. Come on, Nia, you can put it in there like you did, Keith. Do me like that too. So anyway, I beat Metroid Dread. Now I'm gonna say this, man. That brother hard. And it took me about 15 deaths to realize that man, I forgot what the controls were. Dude, I couldn't even remember how to what was it? Like turning into the ball was giving me struggle. I was like, man, dang, what am I doing wrong? And the little you know, your little power up you get where you can detonate from your morph stage where you blow up. Keith, you know what I'm talking about. And it took me a minute. So yes, I have conquered Metroid Dread. Now I'm moving on to Elden Ring. So y'all, when I come back on here and tell y'all I have played,
Deleted that game.
You notice I didn't say beat. I have played Elden Ring. Y'all know that I wasn't lying. No, anyway, so what was I finna say? Oh yeah, I gotta find this video where I was putting feet to face on K-Bum 20. Hold
What
on.
is going on?
Please
I'll go
just
on
show
there
it.
real quick.
And what y'all gonna be see is that level you are exaggerating. So go ahead, please
K-Bum,
show it.
don't do that. Why you being like that, K-Bum? You my friend.
Why am I being the truth?
We are friends, compadres.
Then tell the truth, you
Hey,
liar.
Hey, Spoon Cool. No, don't call me a liar live on the podcast.
Yep.
So where do we want to go first as I track down this foot to face with K-Bum 20?
Hey, before we do that, I want to make a statement about your Mega Man. I have loved Mega Man since Mega Man 2. That's been my guy, man. But I am trash at them games. I just like playing the stages, and I know your pain when you said you was playing Mega Man 11. Because Mega Man is no slouch. It ain't even the same type of difficulty. That's a different difficulty.
Yeah, it is.
I don't understand that difficulty is something else.
And here's the thing, man. I was actually I had beat like five or six bosses, and all my data was gone. All my data.
Wow.
So I was hurt. I was like, dang it. And we played Smash Bros. That was another one we played, and all my characters were gone. So we stopped playing that too. So we started playing it, and we stopped playing it when I realized.
How did that
I don't know. I don't know if my daughters undid something, and yeah. So yeah, that
You know, if they had a good cloud save system, it wouldn't be a problem.
No, don't get your
Yeah,
jabs
no,
out
no
there.
argument. No argument.
Don't get
I'm
your
not gonna argue
jabs
that.
out, Mr. K.
Just
Bun.
saying.
So
I'm just saying, Xbox, you can play Xbox 360 games just save file. No lie.
man, come on now, pull up this Foot to Faces. Come on now.
Please,
I'm
please
5
pull it
years
up.
back. I should have been unseen this thing by now.
Please pull it up.
Let me see. I'm trying to get
I am not afraid of that video.
K-Bun. Okay, here it is. K-Bun want this to be seen for sure. All right, y'all can watch this as we so where we want to go first?
For sure.
Where y'all
We
want
can
to
go
go
with
first?
what was strong first, which is the Summer Fest. But I would advise not to spend too much time on the Summer Fest.
Y'all want to talk about something? I'm gonna put myself on mute. I don't know if I got nothing to say. I'm just playing. I'm playing.
As y'all can see, I told you I was putting Foots to Face. Now we can go and stop watching this. All right, let's go on to the see how I whooped them right there and that one right there. So, all right, K-Bun, we showed it. They seen it. Me whoop you. So, can we move on? I right now I got Paul. You got your girl. I guess beat you.
It's a round. It's not even the, you know, it's the end of a round. Man, let's talk about this Summerfest, man.
All right, man. I stomped on it right there. There goes another one. Oh, Let me see. Hold up. Let me see if I got her.
That ain't king. I'm trying to do king moves.
Yeah, I'm talking.
King with a gradual slam.
Oh, see, he was doing the same moves over and over again. Told
Oh,
y'all.
now he said he's button mashing. He said he's button mashing.
That's K-Bun. That ain't me. That's K-Bun mic'd up like that.
Last time with that.
See, y'all thought I was joking when I said I was putting feet to
So
face.
we're not gonna talk. We're gonna sit here.
Okay, all right. I just had to pull that in. K-Bun said, "Stop showing me getting my tail handed to me." Anyway.
I am not afraid of any footage because you know the truth.
Can you hear K-Bun? He's like, I'll pull this up and send it out to everybody. Okay, so where we going first? Who we going to?
Let's rock with Summer Game Fest. That's cool.
Since it was trash, okay. Summer
let's go
Game Fest.
Let's go through quickly.
Quickly.
I'll be honest with you, man. I don't remember too much of nothing from Summer Game Fest. It was whack to me. Now go ahead and talk about it, Keith. I'm finding it here. Go ahead and talk about it.
Man, I don't really got too much to say because I can't really remember anything either. But shout out to Curious Joy, who was, I guess she was like a co-host. I think I found one of her Zelda videos back in the day. I didn't even know she was still doing content, so it was cool to see her.
So is it? So I got it pulled up. Comment section, let me know if there's any game that y'all want us to discuss. This was very forgettable. Like, this was really terrible. Like, if this the best, okay, let me say this before we get started. We all been kind of singing Jeff Keighley's praises for the Game Awards, and even for the last few Summer Games Fest he's been doing, kind of picking up where E3 left off. He kind of capitalized because he foresaw. I almost said amen. I was going to say he prophesied. He foresaw. I got to get out of church mode. He foresaw the future and capitalized on it when E3 didn't pivot. He prepared for they exit, and now he's basically the summer, game and event. That he's basically got the summer and the holiday season of this winter holiday season wrapped up, right? But I'm gonna say this: if this is all Jeff Keighley can have managed to get from these companies, I think he need to move it to where in a space to where they're not having their own press events, or showcases, or directs, or whatever you want to call them, because they didn't give this brother nothing. Or you should target indies and those who may not get as much shine
That's
there.
actually what he did. I actually got a good statement on this actual event. So this event actually did a lot for indies. They even had a indie showcase afterward.
Okay.
Right, that showed all these indie games. I actually want to give mad kudos, actually, to Jeff Keighley, because Jeff Keighley did a lot for developers in this particular Summerfest.
Okay.
This Summerfest wasn't full of blockbusters. It wasn't full of AAA games from Sony, from Microsoft, from Rockstar, from 2K. This was. He showed a game that was made by one person. I believe it's the potato game, right?
Yeah, he showed
Killer Bean.
Or the Bean, Mr. Bean, whatever. It was created by one person, and he gave this person and gave this game a platform to be shown to hundreds and thousands of people.
Let me send a shout out to Matt Jazz 47. What's up, bro? Welcome to the show. I think that's my first. No, you've been here before. We're going to talk about Lego Horizon Adventure coming to the Wii or the Switch, a PlayStation game or a PlayStation character.
Did we talk about that last time with the PlayStation, though, right? Didn't we cover that during the PlayStation conversation?
No, we didn't.
I don't think that was announced.
It wasn't announced at that time.
Okay.
Because we didn't have a cast last week. So.
You're right. So we haven't covered PlayStation.
Yeah, we haven't covered that. So.
Okay.
We haven't covered. So I ain't even put PlayStation. I ain't even put PlayStation.
Oh, we didn't cover PlayStation?
No. So here's the game you're talking about.
No, we did. We did because we talked about Astro.
Yes, we sure did.
Yeah, we did.
But this wasn't shown there, I don't think. But
Yeah,
here it is.
It was. We talked about it. The Lego game was. We talked about it because we talked about it being a good choice. I thought because it was part of the
Did we know it was coming to Switch?
Yeah.
I didn't.
I didn't know that. Maybe I missed that.
I didn't know nothing about this.
But
Maybe
here
I missed it too.
where it's right now, it's showing right now. So, Matt, we got to talk about it right now.
Oh no, this was shown at the Summer Showcase, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is Summer
Yeah,
Showcase.
that's what I thought.
This wasn't PlayStation event though, right?
No, I don't remember seeing this at the PlayStation. But no, this is
okay.
This is the Summer Showcase.
Okay.
So,
okay. Yeah.
So what y'all think about this? The fact that this is. It looks cool for a Lego game. It looks really, really good. And Guerrilla Games helped produce it. I think that's why the visuals are so good. But this is announced that it's coming to PC and Nintendo Switch, not Xbox Series X or S. What's y'all thoughts on that? Matt Jazz 47 said, yes, this was announced first at the Summer Game Fest. That's what I thought. That's why we didn't talk about it. So, what y'all think about this, man? Thoughts on a PlayStation first party IP, one of their prominent characters. I think she up there with the Nathan Drakes and the Kratos and
they're trying to put her up there.
I think she up there, not on that tier. Maybe right under them. You got The Last of Us with Ellie and Nathan and Kratos. Then you got under there. You got what's this girl name right here? I can't remember this girl's name.
Aloy.
Aloy is under them, but not that far.
The fact that you can't even get her name means she's not up there.
Okay, that's fair.
Alavir.
That's fair. Alavir. Okay. So what y'all thoughts, man? It looks good. I know this is a PlayStation version. It looks great.
Graphically, it's very, very good. Like you just mentioned, the fact that Guerrilla Games is helping with the game. Graphically, it looks good. I know I've never really been a big fan of any of the Lego games. However, that one Lego game, the open world game, it's like $5.99 on the Switch right now. The something city.
Lego City.
Lego City is like I thought about buying it just for my boys, but they like Roblox, so I ain't gonna waste my money. Anyways, look good. I will say this: Lego they do really good things with their IP. They're very fun, funny, adventurous. So I can see this being very, very good. Probably not something that's going to be on my radar, but I can acknowledge and appreciate what this is, and especially the fact that Sony is lending them their IP. I think that's pretty dope.
Is this a what's the word? Should this be a with the situation with Fortnite and Metroid Samus? Should this be a knock to Nintendo for blocking that from happening when you see and shows kind of not Microsoft, but Sony's brilliance and smarts and forward thinking to put this character as in many places as they can to make her a more prominent and more memorable and known character? It's only gonna do, but it ain't gonna do anything but help the IP. Because when you, because Lego is a big game, a big popular game amongst youth and young folks. Fortnite is popular. They have lended their other characters to Fortnite. Now they're giving this character to Legos, and I believe it's Lego who requested that this game go to multiple platforms. And Sony said, yeah, no problem. And to me, the form factor in which it's coming makes sense because it's going to appeal to the younger, it's going to appeal to Nintendo fans in general, but those younger, the kids that many kids own the Switch, it's going to appeal to them too. And that's going to make them, if they fall in love with the character, when they see her, that's going to draw them to where she's at.
Maybe.
I think that's the plan.
I do think that putting her on this game and putting her in a Lego space is a perfect way to bring your first party IP to individuals and audiences that may not be familiar with the character.
Right.
And what you're doing, and I agree with Level. Weirdly, I agree with Level that I don't think it's going to do anything but help the character, because you are allowing, especially if there are Switch owners that do not own a PlayStation, that may get a liking to the character and say, you know what, I might like this. I may want to check this out, right? And even for PC fans who don't own a PlayStation, especially they're using that as the second PlayStation, you may do that. I think it's a good move. I think this is a better move than the oh crap, no one's buying our games. Let's just put this on other people's consoles so we can sell it. I think this is a more strategic type of
no
approach.
Microsoft slander today, sir.
He went right in the slander, man.
Not after they just put foots to Sony's showcase. We not slandering Microsoft on today.
There is never a day that I would not slander Microsoft.
No slander.
He straight went to the slander, boy.
So let me read something. Matt Jazzy 47 said, it looks fun, but no, that's not the part what you said. Yeah, it looks fun, but it does show how Nintendo values their IP way more than Sony. I would say you could take it that way, Matt, but I flip it on you to look at it from this angle. That character, they're not going to put Kratos on Nintendo. Maybe they would in this form factor. They might.
But they did put him in
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Yeah, but I'm saying like this game going to Sony, Nintendo, Steam, and Epic stores. No Microsoft, right? So like they didn't put it on Microsoft. So okay, they may do that. They may do Kratos with if Legos wanted Kratos, they may put that over there on Nintendo because the form factor, it makes sense and it's gonna make money. But I think I don't think it's that they don't value their IP. They're not scared to be think outside the box with them. I think Nintendo does value their IP more. Don't get me wrong, but maybe Nintendo may overly value certain characters where they end up either sitting on the shelf or not getting the prominence or the what's the word? They're not seen with the visibility that they need. like Samus, Metroid, needs more visibility to bring more people in, I think Sony is willing to take a gamble with, hey, yeah, we'll put this IPO there. When you want to play the real one, you still got to come our way. And I think that's how Nintendo should have did with Fortnite. When you want to play Metroid 4, you got to come to Nintendo. But you can run around with her in Fortnite. That's how I would have looked at it. But yeah, but you make a good point there, Matt. Real talk. Anything else? D2K said you wouldn't see Kratos on Smash Bros. Correct. I don't think they'd put him in Smash. It would be dope if they did, though. I agree, because I would play with him. Give me those blades. Come here.
Oh, man.
Give me those blades. Come here. Who's that?
Give me those blades.
Give me the blades. Come here. Oh man, y'all don't be listening. Y'all don't be listening to oh man, what's his name? Anyway,
I'm listening. You should be pausing. That's why
I'm not pausing on nothing. I'm a grown man. I'm pausing over here.
Speaking of grown man,
get y'all mind out the gutter. We didn't start doing that 2 years ago. Nobody even thought like that. Man, come on now, we men's. Give me a hug. Bro, shake my hand. So
hey, this is not Hellblade.
Right?
Not Hellblade, Helldivers.
Old school Kratos or new one in Smash. Old school Kratos in Smash, not new Kratos. Old school Kratos. So let's continue. I'm pausing on this. Okay, so what else was shown here at the Summer Game Fest that y'all want to talk about? Thanks for that comment, Matt. You made a good point. And D2K.
I would love to hear your thoughts because you didn't say anything in the chat. Power Rangers. Did you get a chance to check that out?
Yeah, I did. Let me see if I can find it. You talking about the beat 'em up, right?
Yeah,
it's kind of like Marvel. The Marvel game used to be on
I forgot
arcade.
How long. Well, I can't find it. I don't know where. I'm trying to get there.
I think it's towards the middle end.
Yeah, I just skipped over the potato. If y'all wanted to talk about it, but
no, I don't need to talk about the potato. I thought, like I said, I thought it was cool that he gave people like that a platform.
Yeah,
that's the part I think is really cool.
I liked it. I like what I saw. Put it like that. I like what I saw with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It's a beat 'em up. I you know what? They don't have to go so retro with the visuals.
Yeah, I thought about that too.
Yeah, I like when Ninja Turtles kind of went retro, but if I'll be honest, aesthetically, I'd rather play Streets of Rage 4 and that visual style more so than Ninja Turtles. Shredder's Revenge, that's what it's called? Yeah, Shredder's Revenge.
Shredder's Revenge.
Don't get me wrong, I like the aesthetic, but it doesn't have to look like you playing in the 90s and 80s. It doesn't have to look like that. So, are you saying this game with the potato head is the game that's made by one person?
Killer Bean.
Yeah.
Killer Bean?
It's a bean, yeah.
It kind of got that, what's that game?
Like GTA?
Yeah, well, it kind of reminds me of the game that kind of was it Max? What was it?
Max Payne?
Max Payne with the jumping and the time.
Yeah, Max Payne.
Okay, I feel you. Yeah.
I think Jeff should have made it even more clear that this is going to be more for obscure developers and studios than the big.
He said it the entire time. He said.
I'm saying that before like leading up to it, making sure that was clear. Because like I said, when you got done saying what you were saying, K-Bum, it made me take on a different position than when I was actually watching it. I'm thinking we finna get, the big stuff like we always, some of the big stuff, and it wasn't there. But I'm not saying this looks cool. I'm not gonna front. This looks cool. I don't know if I would play it, but it looks. And then finding out that it was made by one person, that's even crazier. But
it's impressive.
Yeah,
I just like when I watched the showcase, and said 90% of these games are not for me. But I do like what Jeff is doing. That's kind of how I looked at it, because he's giving the devs a chance. He's giving the devs who have been stomped on and trashed on and kicked around in this industry and fired and cut and laid off, that he's given them a chance to showcase and do the things they love to do, which is create video games.
Okay.
And that was he kind of established that from the beginning. He did not beforehand. To your point,
No,
he
no,
didn't establish beforehand.
Nia corrected
But
me. She put me in timeout. She said Jeff told people to tamper their expectation days before. I remember a video of him doing it. I think he should have did it more, made sure. But you're right, Nia. He did. Let me be fair.
But that would
Now that you say
but
that,
that
I
would
do
be
remember him
kind
saying
of.
that.
But if he kept saying it, that would be kind of undermining the content that's being delivered. It's
I'm not-
like I'm gonna
I'm
say
not-
it because
yeah.
because these games, even though they're not the big AAA, big budgeted games, that does not mean that these games that were shown are bad.
Right.
They
right.
just don't show as well as other games. There's probably some good games in here that we can kind of go through if y'all wanted to, but they don't really show as well as the other ones. I mean, you have the Alan Wake DLC that came out that Saturday, I think.
Mhm.
That came out. Monster Hunter was it WoW was announced to have crossplay, which is a big thing. I think that's the first time Monster Hunters had crossplay.
Mhm.
So that was stuff that was shown. That was stuff that was announced.
Yeah.
But I think that would have undermined the talent that was on display
Right.
if he just kept saying, hey, it's gonna be, hey, don't come here with them expectations.
No, I guess
This ain't E3, buddy.
what I'm saying is pumped up. I would have just pumped up these, like, we're gonna really be putting a lot of focus on indie and obscure studios really show, but like you said, Keith, that could have also killed tune in. So you're right. Matt said this, and I want to get what D2K said as well. He said, I understand what you said, but did people ever stop moving? Did people ever thought or think Sony exclusives would be PC after their Microsoft bashing for putting their games for their games always being on PC? I felt like Lego's Horizon is opening Pandora's box. You might be right. They did, look, let's say something. K-Bum, you're not in this group. We know Sony fans can be have double standards, and Microsoft fans too, and Nintendo fans. All of us can. But yeah, they was gonna clown Microsoft until Sony started doing it, and then they was gonna act like it wasn't no big deal. They did it with the PC. You don't have no excuses now. Exclusives now that Sony is doing it, it's okay. So yeah, you got a point there. And no, I don't think no group value their IP like Nintendo. But I don't think you have to value your IP like Nintendo. I think sometimes Nintendo misses opportunities for that reason. When it makes sense, do it. If it protect your IP, but when it makes sense, be open to do things that you may have typically not done. Like Mario Rabbids. Back in the day, Nintendo wouldn't have been open to doing that, but they did it. Now it was exclusive to Nintendo, so it was still an exclusive game for them. But I don't see nothing wrong with what Sony. I mean, I'm not saying you said anything wrong with it, Matt. I think it's a good idea what they're doing with Horizon and Legos. It's just going to make her more known as a character, and that's what she needs. So I say
think
that.
I think the biggest thing we can take out of the Lego one isn't the fact that it's coming to PC. I think the biggest thing we can take out of this is that it's coming to the Switch.
Right?
Because they've been doing
First
the
Ascent
PC
looked
thing
good.
for a while now. They've, like I said, the Kratoses, the Ghost of Tsushima, the Last of Us, all of those games have all come to the PC. Ratchet and Clank and others have all come to the PC. Not Heavenly Rain, but Detroit Becoming Human, all of them have come to the PC.
Right.
So this isn't that piece isn't the piece that is I would consider the Pandora's box. The Pandora's box for me is something that Sony doesn't do, which is put their game directly on what I would call their direct competitors, which is Nintendo system. To me, that is the game changer that they would make that decision. But I do like that decision because I would have I would have had more concern if PlayStation would have took Horizon Zero Dawn and put it on the Switch. Than I would have if they took this Lego game and put it for the Switch. Because I do believe this was a more strategic type of thing to say,
Yeah.
hey, and I'm not saying that Nintendo fans don't like realistic games. That's
This
not
is
what I'm
like
saying.
Minecraft. It's like a
But
Minecraft.
it's like a Minecraft. It's like it kind of fits the wheelhouse of
It makes sense.
a good amount of the games played on the Switch. So it made sense. The regular Horizon Zero Dawn, I don't think would have made as much sense if this being put on the Switch. So that's kind of what I think about that.
So D2K says Summer Game Showcase will never have the pomp and circumstances that E3 did. We will have to adapt to that and wait for the dedicated showcases from Sony, Microsoft, Ubisoft, and Nintendo for that. Agreed. And that's kind of what we got. So, like I said, K-Bomb made me rethink. I came in looking for the previous year's showcases. This year, you could tell that the major parties held back for their own. I don't blame it on Jeff Keighley. I just wish if he knew that, would have did a little bit better job of preparing. But even that, Nia said he did. So I gotta slap myself.
Slap yourself!
For not acknowledging that Jeff did that. So Level slapped himself. I slapped myself. So anyway, what else is going on? I don't want to be jumping into conversations. Okay, so Cherry Man said I'm back. Welcome. Let me see. He said, yes, I have finished Hellblade. Let us know how you feel about it. Nia said Monster Hunters Wilds will have cross play confirmed. We're going to play that here too. We're going to play that a little bit later. Anything else in this Summer Game Fest that we want to talk about?
There was something else that I liked.
Okay.
And we got a chance to see it again. I think it looks just as good as the first time we saw it. And I believe this is still a PlayStation exclusive, if I'm not mistaken. I got to look at it again. But that Phantom Blade Zero, it still looks good.
How far into the presentation is it?
It's towards the end, I think.
I thought I saw it.
I think it's towards the end.
Not First Descent? You didn't like First Descent?
Yeah, I said what I said. So
yeah, here it is. Here it is. Phantom Blade. Yes. This did look good to me. Okay.
Yeah, it's my type of game. So I'm kind of excited to see a little bit more of that. And yeah, I might dive into that one when it comes out.
Keith, was there anyone that we didn't look at here in the Summer Game Fest that you wanted to see? It was a few games that they had that did look pretty cool. I'm not gonna front.
I really wish they would start rehashing Dragon Ball Z.
Never
rehashing.
Never.
I'm done with that.
Not rehashing it, but
I wish they'd stop.
I just can't get excited. I can't get excited about it.
The same.
No, not really.
How many times you gonna see Goku and Vegeta fighting Goku and Frieza relive the what is it, Namek? I mean, I guess if you into it, I'm like, man, we keep watching y'all fight over and over again on Namek. Like the nostalgia is wore off. We done seen it's like 4-5 times.
It's gone.
I don't get the appeal of is it Budokai or how you say that?
It's Sparking.
Well, this one's called.
Are you talking about Budokai series?
The series and Sparkling is in that same vein, right?
I have no idea. I don't track it. Okay. I don't follow.
He said, I hope they have DLC soon for Hellblade 2. For Hellblade 2, Cherry Man. He said I enjoyed it. He said he enjoyed Hellblade 2. He hopes that they have DLC. That's what's up. What's up, man? All right. So that means, Keith, you got to go play Hellblade 2 so we can confirm that Cherry Man is correct on that. K-Bum, this game did look good, but I'm going to go back real quick and then we're going to move on. This game did stand out to me right here. Let me see. No Sonic. Nobody want to talk about Sonic.
What Sonic do? Oh, the shadow thing.
Yeah. The First Descent. What did y'all think about First Descent?
I got to see it again. I have no notes on that.
It was pretty. It looked like some. Well, I mean, I don't know who makes it, but it didn't look bad. Any games in the comment section y'all want us to talk about? Jazz says, I wish they did OG Dragon Ball more instead of Dragon Ball Z. Hey, that may be dope, man. They don't go into the
That's a
original
good
Dragon Ball enough. Because I think they assume
That's a
people
good
really
idea.
knows Dragon Ball. See, I didn't get into Dragon Ball Z. My first Dragon Ball movie
Nobody
was
watched
Tree of
Dragon
Might.
Balls.
My first movie was Tree of Might. That was the first time I seen Dragon Ball. They showed it on a Saturday. I was like, what is this dude who powering up and yelling? It just sucked me in. This kind of looks like K-Bo, this kind of
They
puts you in the,
did show this. They did
this
show
kind of
this
looks
game.
like Project the game on the that's out on the PlayStation
Stellar
right
Blade?
now. Stellar Blade.
Yeah,
It looks like
this
Stellar
didn't
Blade.
look. No, this didn't look bad. Yeah, I remember this, but I don't know how much it is actual gameplay though. But it didn't look bad.
Yeah. So these
What is
are
it called?
all. It's called let me see.
First Descent is what this
First
is.
Descent. Yeah.
But they showed this Xbox, didn't they?
I don't know. I don't. K-Mon, we watched so much this weekend. I don't know if we saw things twice or not. It was so
You sure
much.
right. You sure right.
I'm trying to find that Power Ranger. There it is. It was so short. Yeah, that one looked good. Let me look at this Power Ranger real quick, and then we'll move on. So where we going
But
next?
it is one more, but we don't gotta show it. But there's one more I thought looked good.
What was
What
that?
at least looked interesting, and that was the Dune game.
Yeah.
I thought that looked very interesting. I
Okay.
thought they captured kind of the feel of Dune, and it looks really nice. So I'm interested. I might not play. I think it's an MMO, if I'm not
See-
mistaken. So I may not ever play it, but I think it looks really good.
Okay.
And movie tie-ins usually don't look that good.
I say this about Power Rangers. Again, it looks like Ninja Turtles with Power Rangers now. And I got enough of that look with Ninja Turtles. It looked like they just took Ninja Turtles off the stage, put Power Rangers there, and it's changed Bebop, Rocksteady, and all the bosses, and put Power Rangers bosses there. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know if this is for me. It looks cool because I'm a beat 'em up guy, but I can pass on Rita's World or whatever it's called. I may pass on that. They rewind or whatever. So anyway,
Rocky.
let's continue. We're gonna go to. Do we want to go to? Let's save the best for last. Let's go to Ubisoft. Let's say or do we want to go to Microsoft, Xbox?
Let's give ourselves enough time to talk about Microsoft.
Okay, let's go to Xbox.
Because I don't want to talk about Ubisoft and not enough time to talk about Microsoft. Showcase.
You're right. You're right.
I mean, that was only two things at Ubisoft.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
Let's give Microsoft they do respect because they crushed this.
So hold on, who
they
actually
did.
showed the Microsoft showed Snake. That's right. That was Microsoft.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Microsoft. Yep.
They win just for that.
So
Just playing.
they had some. Let me say this. Microsoft, you deserve. Good job. Go ahead, clap your hands. Give them their due. Microsoft came through, and they actually showed some games. Now, I
thought we was going to Ubisoft.
No, we're going to Microsoft. We said we want to talk about Microsoft.
Yeah, we wanted Microsoft, so we give ourselves time.
Yeah,
We
we
don't
didn't
wanna
talk about
rush.
Ubisoft. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, you know what? After all that Microsoft has been dealing with, I think they had a solid presentation. Not much, no talking at all. Just back-to-back games. And they had some stuff that your boy wanted to see. Now, y'all of course know one of them, but so let's go through this. So they came out the gate kind of with Doom.
No.
Was it Doom
Call of
or was
Duty.
it Call of Duty? Yeah, it was Call of Duty, which I was gonna save Call of Duty for when they actually did the presentation. Well, so what y'all think about
That's
Call
fine,
of
that's
Duty
fine,
Black Ops
that's
6? No, let's talk about it here. So what y'all think about Call of Duty Black Ops 6?
Okay, man, I'll let you lead the floor on this one. You are the Call of Duty man.
Yeah, I didn't care at all for this game.
What?
What thing?
What?
Is it because you don't do
I have never. Sorry. Only one Call of Duty have I ever finished
I figured
the single player.
Yeah, what they call it?
Only one.
The campaign.
And that
you never
is
played the campaign.
The campaign. And that is Call of Duty Modern Warfare. That is the only Call of Duty I have finished the story mode. I have not finished the story mode of any of the 13,000 versions of Call of Duty except for that one. That is the
K-Bum was
absolute truth.
strictly multiplayer with it. Now I figured that's what he's finna say when he said
Okay. There
he
we
didn't
go.
give a credit.
There we go.
Now, let me
Okay.
say this.
Don't care.
Can we technically count Black Ops 6 for Microsoft? And that's why I was going to skip it.
It's theirs. They purchased
Absolutely.
it.
It's their game.
Well,
Absolutely.
they didn't
Doesn't
make
matter.
it. They didn't make
Doesn't matter.
it.
Yes, they
It
did.
don't matter. They
I'm
own
just
it.
It's their
saying,
game.
I'm just asking the
But
question.
you just talking about not to have the slander.
I'm not slandering because I still think it was good outside of this. I'm just asking,
You trying to knock them down a peg.
can
Let them have their
we
moment.
give them credit? Okay, so of
Yes,
course they
we can.
came out the gate. I missed this. I didn't see the beginning. I came in at Doom. I don't know if I fast forwarded too much, but Phil looked like he need to put the tacos down, and Phil looked like he been stress eating. Hopefully
He was a little.
he was a little healthy. He been stress eating. He a stress eater. Anyway,
But the announcement was that day one
yeah.
on Game Pass.
Well, we already knew that though.
No,
Yeah,
they
but-
didn't finalize it. They were contemplating it.
I thought they
had
did finalize
contemplated
it.
not doing it.
Oh, they did? Okay, I thought they had already
Yeah.
finalized it on.
No.
So what y'all
They
think?
were
Do y'all feel like that's a smart move?
I was just going to ask that.
It's a huge win for Game Pass.
Okay.
Okay. By it being a huge win for Game Pass, I think it's a win for Microsoft. I think it's a loss for Activision. Because Activision, because they were going to make the money off the people buying the game.
But you got
They don't need Game Pass for this.
But they offsetting that with Switch.
Mm-mm.
Huh?
They will. They're going to offset. Now it got to come to Switch. So you're going to get.
I don't think that's going to be offset enough.
You don't?
No.
Well, okay.
I think you're going to get a little bit of the Switch audience, but you're not going to get near what you got from your Xbox, from your dude gamers on the Xbox.
Okay, so
the only reason they have an Xbox is to play Halo, Call of Duty, and Madden.
How many people do you really believe out of that 30 or 20 million user base? How many do y'all feel like gonna play Call of Duty on Microsoft?
It's going to be a good amount.
What I'm saying? Just give me a number.
I'm thinking, especially if it's free, I'm thinking about 15, 20 gonna download it.
But
it's free at this point.
To be honest, I think you're gonna get a surge of new incoming people for at least a month. Because think about it, you pay, especially on PC, you pay $9.99 and you go play a $70 game, and if you don't like it, you ain't got to really invest in it. Like I think you're gonna get a surge of people playing it on
for the
Xbox.
PC side because they got Game Pass.
I forgot PC too. Yeah, so it's free on PC too. They lose all type of money.
I'm actually just focusing on the actual Microsoft. How many do you think with Xboxes and Series X?
Oh, Xbox
and Series S.
But don't forget. I don't think this is next gen only, right? This is also coming out for 360, Xbox Series,
PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
Yeah, I think so too. Because that means they losing money over there too.
Well, I mean, they losing money on Xbox side. I agree, but Xbox by bringing in Nintendo, and you still got Sony, and you
But
still
you're
got
not offsetting both the Xbox Series X and the Xbox One X.
no, you're
The
not. I'm
Nintendo fan
not.
ain't gonna offset all that.
I agree. I agree with you. I'm not knocking you, but I mean, in their mind, hey, they making money either way it go. So
Yeah, but you're not making money people buying the actual system. I mean the game.
well, on that it's gonna make in their mind, K-pop is gonna draw people to want to get a Xbox. That's what I think.
It's gonna-
No, I think that's subscribers, man. It's all about subscribers.
Right.
Subscribers and playtime.
So
Like, look how many people we had playing this game at one time. Blah, 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 blah.
what y'all think about Doom?
Doom, okay. Doom looks good. Doom
Yeah,
always looks good. I don't know if Doom is for me though. Like, I'm not hating on it. I don't know if I'm the Doom player. I don't think it resonates with me, but it looks good. It really looks good.
Yeah,
And I'm not mad at the Dark Ages, the setting.
No, I think that's appealing. Like I said, I played Doom. I used to like Doom. I played it on the Switch, and I actually enjoyed it.
Oh,
Only thing was, it was a little too much of the demonic and the the Baphomet signs and the what they call those the hieroglyphs and not what they call those things the
ruins
seance,
or
the seance things where they put in the circle with the upside down star. I had enough of that. I was like, I'm done. So, but it looks good though.
I like the shield.
Yeah, the shield looked dope. So the next game they showed was it this Undead State of Decay 3?
Yeah.
What y'all think about that?
who played the first two?
Okay, let's skip. Okay.
Hold on, I'm being serious. We have seen State of Decay in all these Xbox press conferences. If you are in the comment section and you play State of Decay, please let us know because I do not know a single person. And again, my purview is small when it comes to Xbox game, but I don't know a single person that's played State of Decay. I haven't seen the appeal like Dead Island or something like that. It was called like that had a audience and people loved it, but I've never heard anyone get excited about State of Decay.
So let me read some of these. I apologize. First name DJ Fanatic, aka First Name Basis, is in the building. All right, so everybody is saying Microsoft brought it. D2K said Microsoft brought it. First Name Basis said, yep, Microsoft brought some heat. Cherry Man said they killed it. Let me go back up. Yeah, everybody sentiments is Microsoft brought it, bro. So, State of Decay. I've never played it. D2K also said Microsoft added tall value for Game Pass with this conference. Okay. I've never played State of Decay, so I don't know. It don't look bad. It's not for me. I'm not really into the whole zombie apocalypse stuff really anymore. So
I'm not mad at the idea. State of Decay 1 and 2 didn't appeal to me. State of Decay 2 I think was mediocre when it came out. It was one of those games.
It was buggy when it came out.
Was it? I didn't know about
it was buggy as all get out.
But I know a lot of people were like, it's all right, but it's not what we've been waiting on. Because I think the first one was like, what, 360? And then I could be wrong. And then finally State of Decay 2 comes out on the Xbox One, and we're supposed to be blown away. And it didn't do it. And with respect to this, they didn't show any gameplay. They just showed a trailer. So they could be in a whole different stratosphere as far as like graphically, game systems and stuff like that. We don't know. But it was just a trailer. And I think that's something that K-Bone said Sunday. He was like, it's just a bunch of trailers. So chalk it up to a trailer.
You have led me into
I open the door.
You open the door to my little mini rant. Right?
K-Bone was gonna open that door anyway.
No, I was gonna wait. I was gonna wait to the end. But since he said, come on in, the water's fine. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Xbox, my sentiments is with everyone else. Xbox brought some heat. They brought some reasons to get Game Pass. They also uh, brought some good games to the showcase and showed the potential of the Xbox system. My gripe with that is
Grape?
that
Is your grape or gripe?
gripe
I'm
with
messing with
that
you.
is
I'm messing with
that
you, K-Ball.
there were a couple of things. One, way too many expansions presented. I think 5 different games had expansions that they showed. Like we care about expansions. Um, and I'm sorry, you can say that was in engine all you want, but
Yeah,
that is not gameplay.
that was enough. They did that a lot. I agree with you
You
on that.
you can say in engine all day, but I'm telling you that wasn't gameplay. What are you really selling me? And we saw some of the games from last showcase. We didn't see a lot of them. We saw some of them, but they were all 2025 from the ones we saw from the last showcase. So that was my gripes with it. I thought they did a great job. I personally think they did it better than Sony.
Yeah, yeah.
But those were my gripes with that. Is that too many expansions? Like you could have made that shorter by cutting out some of those expansions. We did not need to see all of that. And you try to make it look like it was a brand new game when it was just an expansion. And there was personally, I don't need gameplay to get me
Matt
excited.
Jazz, stop, Matt Jazz. Don't be doing that. He said state of decay seems to be in a state of decay. Dude, people lacking. Shouts out to Alan Steve.
For sure.
Welcome to the show. He said Microsoft brought heat because they brought some heat. Catch it? Y'all get it? Microsoft brought the heat because they bought some heat. They got the jokes tonight. If it wasn't for Activision and Bethesda, Microsoft show would have been trash. Okay, true.
No,
I mean, they own them though. I don't
He
think
said
we
if
can
they
keep
had,
separating them.
I get what he mean. It's a joke, but no,
it wouldn't
I
be
get it.
as good.
But
no,
they
no.
bought them, so it
Bad
is
joke of the
theirs.
year.
I'm not trash. Because we're gonna give our letter grade of this, and we're gonna talk about some more of the games that they showed. I think this is what's this? Wasn't this
Dragon
The,
Age.
the one we missed was
No.
Dragon Age.
Starfield? This is
Also,
Starfield.
Also, we skipped Dragon Age. Okay.
Yeah, this
see,
is
they
Starfield.
showed this Starfield as if it was a brand new game.
Did it pique your interest though?
Yeah, I thought it was a new game. Then you was like, oh, it's just Starfield.
Okay, so now you might go buy that Xbox One Series X now, K-Bum.
It's still Starfield.
Okay, all right. So one thing that I will give a gripe on was the whole in-game footage narrative. But the other thing is Microsoft has to figure out a way to get out of looking like PC games. They still
Looking
have
like PC games.
Yeah, like one thing I gotta give Sony credit for is Sony, even though they have graphical games, they don't have that PC look. Like the kind of deadpan faces and the eyes don't move right and all that. Like it's like I don't know. It's just don't. It still feels. I don't know if that makes sense, but PC like they made for like indie PC games. Like I don't know how to explain it, but back in the day, that's what we used to say. Look like PC games, and they still look like that to me. If you get what I'm saying, Keith. Maybe I'm not explaining that well, but back in the day,
I know you feel.
you know what I'm talking about, K-Bum? Back in the day, we used to say that, and they still have that in a way that feels like, wow, man, y'all still haven't figured out how to make faces look good and animations in the face look good on a lot of these games. But other than that, that's a small gripe on some of these games. But that is Bethesda's problem, and they got a lot of Bethesda games showing here. But that's my only gripe, the two things I just said. So we got the gripes out. Keith, get your gripe out. And then
I have one last gripe.
Oh, okay.
You may remember. One last gripe is that the type of games were very monotone as far as the games.
Yeah.
It was the same type of
Similar
games.
games. I said that too.
Very, very similar games.
Yeah.
Like at least Sony gives you like this weird game. You're like, what the crap is that? I'll never play it, but it's weird. Like I felt like every game had the same tone to
Aesthetic,
it.
yeah. And that's what I'm talking
Same
about with that
aesthetic, same
PC
tone.
look, that PC aesthetic. It does look like that. But that's Bethesda for you. So anyway, Keith, get your few gripes out, then we go into some more conversations about some of these titles. You know I
I
gotta
don't
get
have
too
any
much.
gripes, man. That was perfect, man. They made no mistakes.
Please
It was
stop.
perfect,
And you
Please
just
stop.
all the way perfect.
All
Like
You
right.
I
just
want
gonna
an
be that way.
Xbox.
You just
I
gonna be
want.
that way.
I'm gonna go buy me 2 Xbox Series X's.
This
So
is
let's
so
go to
trash.
so that was Fallout 77. But this, what is this called? Expedition
Expedition.
33.
Now here we
This
go.
looks dope. This look good.
Now we picking it up. Now we picking up some gameplay. Now
This looks dope.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna front. So go ahead and discuss, Keith. You got it.
this looks like JRPG meets Western RPG. Like it was a mashup of a lot of stuff. Like the characters don't look like JRPG characters, but man, when it came on, I thought it was gonna be like some Gears or what was that one game that came out on PlayStation? That punk steampunk game.
The Order.
The Order. It had that aesthetic
1386.
to it.
It did.
But then we get to the gameplay. Now we at like a little crossroads. Do I want to invest in this, or do I not want to invest in this? And I think I want to invest in this. I think I wrote something there. What did I say? I said it was interesting. I said this game is very interesting. I'm very intrigued, even though it's a turn-based game and it has that. I think it's like what is it called? Like a press button timing or something like that that's going on. But other than that, that game showed very well. The graphics look very good. I'm intrigued. I think I would re-up my Game Pass for that game for sure.
Okay. They did. I'm gonna be honest. They made turn-based look dope. Some that Square Enix need to take some cues from because they figured out a way to make turn-based look interesting. I've never really been into turn-based games, but this one did catch my eye. It stood out. Yeah. So go ahead, K-Bum. What's your thoughts?
No, I thought it looked good. I thought it looked excellent. I thought it was a very good looking game, and I think that this can be a smash hit for the Xbox.
Is this what you call turn-based? Ain't this turn-based kind of style?
Yeah, it's turn-based.
This is a Nia type of
Yeah,
action game.
definitely, Nia. Nia, what's your thoughts on Expedition?
She said it earlier. Oh, she just said the name.
Oh, she just said the name. Okay, that means she liked it. So that's all we need. So anyway, let's keep it moving. So okay, so
Here we
this
go.
game right here, this will make me this got my attention. It's a few things I'm concerned with it. The frame rate was giving me issues.
It was.
I
all
know
over
it's
the place.
intentional, but it felt like some of it wasn't, and I wasn't for sure if it was just a stream I was watching and the TV I was watching it on. So I'm watching it here. It already looks a lot better than when I originally saw it. But
It was cutting up when I was watching it too, bro.
yeah, but I don't know if I'm liking that kind of stiffiness of the animation. I know it goes with the aesthetics of the game and what they're going for artistically, but this game looks dope, man. This game's look dope. It looked dope when we first saw it, and it looks dope now. And I may be being biased to a black protagonist, but yeah, this would make me get the itch. Do I want to? I gotta see more, but this look. At least they show actual gameplay. So
Yes, they did.
So what's your thoughts, Keith? K-Bum, go ahead.
I'll let Keith go.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, this game looks like Forspoken light in the gameplay, but I'm teasing because it's a black character in Forspoken in this one. Anyways, this looks good. I'm really not mad at the animation. I appreciate it. I appreciate that it's not just the same old.
No,
This game, it makes it stand out, it makes it different. I mean, we have plenty of games that over the shoulder type of thing, and I'm not,
I like the animation. It was the frame rate that was concerning me more so than the animation.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I think they kind of go play hand in hand. Like you mentioned, it was intentional to kind of make it seem very artistic. What I did notice in the trailer when I was watching it, is she afraid of water? Is something wrong with the water? Is it poisonous? Are they trying to say black women don't want to get her hair wet? Like I know
Uh, I mean,
she
she does
kept
have
skipping.
braids, so she should be
She
good.
she should be good, right? She kept skipping all the water. But
That's
other than
funny.
that, I'm intrigued to see more of this. I like the world that they're building with the big alligator and talking. What is that? A catfish. So I'm intrigued with all of that.
It
I think it's gonna. I think it's gonna. I'm.
turn
When did
head.
they say 2025? Yeah,
It's
this is gonna
25.
be. Yeah,
It
This
reminds
is
me
something on
of
my
Keena
radar.
Bridge of Spirits a little bit too.
That too.
It looks like
That too.
Keena Bridge of Spirits in some aspects. Go ahead though. My bad.
No, I was done. I just think it's pretty dope. I just want to see if she can get in the water sometimes.
Hmm.
Go ahead, K Bub. You said she
I'm
did
gonna tell
skip
you
over
this.
that water, didn't she?
She wasn't playing with that water. I'm gonna tell you this. When
This looks
I
good.
heard her voice, I'm like, oh, that's my people. Uh, look at that, look
Right.
at that Southern Louisiana accent. Okay, I want to play this game right now. So I can listen to her with her little Southern Louisiana accent all day. This is what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, you guys understand representation matters, and this is representation.
Yeah,
And
that
I
makes
thought this
sense.
was
She couldn't touch the water because of the gator.
okay. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
That makes sense. Gator was in the
Thank you,
water.
DJ Fanatic. Go ahead, get these boys straight, man. Don't be letting them talk about this black woman can't get in the water like that. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. You
You
got the
back there
floor, K-Bub.
laughing too. Stop it. No. I
I didn't
was.
pay no
She
attention
started.
to it at first. I didn't think about that until y'all just said it here.
Uh,
I just thought she was showing her flying ability.
Little Cajun Forspoken. Cajun.
look, Cajun
Little
for
Bayou.
smoking. look, Bayou for some. No, like I said, when she was talking, I'm like, okay, they got a real voice actor. The accent sounds legit. She may not be there, but it sounds good. The frame rate was choppy as crap. I'm like, you got to fix that. But I'm like, I can see myself playing this game. I can see myself doing this. I like it. Only thing I don't like is it's always some
Voodoo.
voodoo type thing when
Yeah.
it comes to us. I'm like, why it gotta be voodoo? Why can't she? Anyway,
Voodoo and
uh,
Southern. Always got to be voodoo and
yeah,
Southern. Yeah.
I didn't like that aspect. But other than that, I thought it looked good. I thought it showed very well. I thought the gameplay was good enough. I thought it was entertaining. I thought it was fun enough that I'm even thinking about wanting to try that game. I would definitely enjoy that.
Hopefully they bring this to the PlayStation 5.
I
So,
know that was 16 games that was going to PlayStation 5.
and that's another piece that they made sure not to tell you which game was coming to the PS5 because I just looked it up because one of the notes I wrote when I saw these games was, "Is this multiplat? Is this multiplat? Is this multiplat?" And one of the games was Expedition 33. Expedition 33 is actually a multiplat game. It is coming to the PlayStation.
Okay.
So it is not a system seller for the Xbox. They did a great job of making you feel like it was a great job, but yes, it's making its rounds.
Okay. No, this looks good though. Like I said, these are the games that Microsoft should have had about 2 years ago, and the fact that they just now within the
Well,
fourth
this was
year.
shown last year.
I'm talking about they should have. I said 2 years. Like this should have been.
Okay.
We should be playing this already.
Okay.
These will sell systems. The games they showed today would have sold systems, and it makes me question that they rush or were they actually ready when they moved on to this system. Anyway, that's
Yeah, yes,
another.
Nia. I believe this game is a Microsoft Studio game. I don't believe Expedition 33 is not a Microsoft. It's actually a third party studio. I actually looked it up. It's a third party studio. But the South of Midnight is a Xbox Studio game.
Okay, so let's go to what was next. World of Warcraft. Do you want to talk about that? Nah.
Yeah, I wrote a note.
Okay.
What
No,
note did you
No.
write?
Okay.
no,
The note
All
was
right.
no.
So let's go to Snake
no.
Eater.
Again,
Let's
that
go
was
to
a
Snake Eater.
expansion. It was an
So
expansion that they try to
thoughts?
show off.
Thoughts now?
I'm a mute up for K Bomb here.
All right.
Thoughts, thoughts on what?
So
I'm sorry.
yeah, Solid Snake, Snake Eater, remake, I guess. I'm I thought it looked good. Uh Interested in hearing your thoughts, K Bum and then Keith. They brought it. This was a surprise here. I was surprised to see this at Microsoft Showcase. But so go ahead.
I am absolutely thrilled to play this guy. I feel like what was his name? Shannon, when he got to sipping on that Hennessy, he gets his head shaking.
Uncle Shay
That's how
Shay.
I felt when I saw this game. This is
This thing
my
is smooth.
wheelhouse.
Smooth.
Smooth. This is my wheelhouse. This is my coming of age is playing this game, and it looks
Nostalgia got you, huh?
it looks spectacular. Is what it is. If this was the old graphics, just like they came out with they actually came out with the older games. I didn't touch it. I didn't touch them. They came out with the 1, the 2, and the 3. They came out with the same game with the same graphics. Didn't touch it. But this is something I would play again. I don't like playing games again, but I think this one I would because it looks good. The story is absolutely amazing. The gameplay is dope. I would absolutely play this game again. This is how you get me with some good, some updated, some great looking graphics. This is how you get me to pull that nostalgia string because I'm not just playing the same game over again with the same graphics. So I'm excited for this one. I think it looks great. I think I think it showed very well. I think they did a good job with having the original voice actor back, even though because they switched in Metal Gear Solid 5, they switched voice actors, so it was good to hear the original voice back as Snake. So I'm excited. It got me very excited.
Okay. Mr. Norris, thoughts?
My thoughts is that should have been shown at Summer Game Fest. Uh, but anyways, I can't. I
Explain.
don't
You
know. I
gotta
don't.
explain that. You gotta explain that.
Because it ain't a Microsoft game. I mean, they could have shown the Summer Game Fest. It just
I
shows
got
you that Microsoft got more money. You gonna show that? You just gonna show that over here, not
That's
over
funny.
there. Over here. I don't have too many thoughts on it. I don't have any connection like K-Bone does with Metal Gear Solid. I thought it looked good, but like I said, I'm not a Metal Gear Solid head dude, so I don't know what what it's comparing it to. You know,
If
because
if you want epic boss battles, this is the game, bro. This 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 Kojima was in his bag when he did this one. Like no joke. Like if you get a chance to play it, try this one, Snake Eater. Um, I would definitely say try it.
I might. I mean, why not?
He was in his bag, bro.
And it's not an open world. It's linear, right?
No, it's open world ish.
Ish. Okay.
It's open world ish. It's not really completely open world, but you can go a lot of places and take
got
a lot of
multiple
routes.
paths and routes. Yeah.
Yes, it's multiple paths. Yes, yep, exactly.
Okay.
Now I've never played many of. I played one, not long enough to really say I got into it. So I may be
I beat the
interested
first
in
one.
this. I may be into this one. I may
He
be
he he,
interested.
he was in his bag. Just play. If you don't do anything, just play until you hear the opening music. That opening song just makes you want to nostalgic. It was great because it's very James Bondish. And if you try the game or ever see it on YouTube, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But he was in his bag on this one. I thought it was excellent.
Okay, another game. So we got what is this? Sea of Thieves. Do y'all want to talk about that?
No.
Expansion.
Okay. Is it Flintlock?
I do
The
want to talk
Siege
about
of
Flintlock.
Dawn? Okay. Go ahead. I'm gonna go get some tissue to blow my nose. You got the floor, K-Bump.
I did think this game looked very good. Uh, I thought this was one of the few exclusives. I believe this is exclusive that they actually shown, and it showed very well. And would make me like I felt like I might want to try this game, right? And so yeah, I think they had a good amount of games out there that made you want to say, you know what, I might want to play it. And that's what you want in a showcase. You want to be able to say like what I guess what made me like this game the most was actually the kind of story the bit of story they gave you that you know they're trying to kill gods, but then you got this one god trying to help the humans kill other gods, right? And to me, that little piece of story, that little nugget they dropped, I think was enough to get my itch as far as us being a story guy to want to try this game. 'Cause I thought that was enough of without telling you too much. I thought they told you enough to engage you, and so to me, that's what made me excited to actually want to give this game a try, maybe at some point, if uh if I get an Xbox.
Okay.
So for
Oh
me,
wait a minute, hold on, K. What you say, K? About if sound like you
that
sound
man
like
ain't getting no
somebody.
Xbox.
Nah, I know this dude. I hear it in his voice.
No. You
Okay.
ain't hearing too much now.
All
You
right. All right.
ain't hearing
Okay.
too much now.
All
Now the
right.
Starfield almost had me. I done drift away now. So they need to do a little bit more to get me back.
Just a few more clips over to get you. Go ahead, Keith.
Yeah, so this is one of them games. I'm the opposite of K-Bone. I wasn't really all that interested. However, this is on its own merits. I'm not interested. But if it comes out and it's like the only game that's coming out, I'll give it a wink. Because it don't look bad, but on its own, I'm cool. Nah, I'm cool. I don't know. It's just more of those action or I don't know. I guess I'm getting tired of seeing those types of games. Kind of like what y'all was saying earlier. It's a lot of the same games.
A lot of the same games.
But like I said, on its own, what they shown, I'm not checking for. But if it was like the only game of that month or for a few weeks, yeah, I might get
It's the
Game
story
Pass.
for me. It's the story for me. That's what
So
gets
this
me going.
comes out July 18th. So basically next month.
Anything coming out July 18th? I don't even know what's
No,
coming out next month.
Well, the new college football games coming out, so you won't see me touching anything but college football. So
Age
Yeah, I
of
heard about that
Mythological Retold. Y'all want to? No, we don't have
mythology.
That's it. What I say? Mythological mythology. Okay, my bad.
that's just Age of Empires. It's just Age of Empires, just with a different twitch.
So
Twist.
let's
Let me
go.
say, hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this though. I'm not like the biggest PC gamer dude. Like when you know what I mean by that, like these types of games. But
RTS.
RTSs. But I'm starting to get intrigued. I really am. I'm starting to get intrigued. So when I saw this, I was like, I wouldn't mind trying to switch it up a little bit and play something like this. And this is likely to be annoying though, because like it got a lot of level like earthquakes and all this other stuff that's happening. But
Yeah.
but like I'm starting to get intrigued with like trying to do something different. That's why that last game, the Flint, like I was like, okay, that's kind of more of my wheelhouse. Kind of want to step outside of that. So Age of Mythology Retold, I give it a wink. It's interesting to me.
It's probably good. Like I said, it's an RTS. It's I believe the same people do Age of Empires, but they're just doing a different formula.
Yeah, that's them from the creators of Age of Empires.
Yep, same people. Just a little twist, which looks good, but
Okay.
yeah.
So now I'm gonna be honest with you. And they say the in-game footage and cinematics. I did not realize this was Perfect Dark.
I was gonna say, don't say it.
I did not when I first saw
You
this.
skipped over some stuff, unless I didn't write it down.
I
didn't write
skipped it.
down.
I don't know how I missed it. I don't know if I dozed off or something. I did not. I saw it, but I didn't realize this was Perfect Dark until after the showcase was over.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were asleep.
Now I wasn't asleep. I think I was distracted with my kids or something. I didn't fall asleep. But Crystal Dynamics, ain't they the one that made what they made?
I thought they made the new
Tomb Raider, wasn't it?
new Tomb Raider. Yep,
Yeah.
that was them.
And dang, I love Tomb Raider. The Tomb Raiders. They was good. Visually, it put you in the mind of them too, of that game. So what's your thoughts, man?
Fire. Let's go. Matter of fact, I wrote down, let's go. That's what I wrote down.
Okay.
I am all for this. One, because it's that nostalgia of Joe in the Dark. It's, we've been waiting on another perfect dark game. Now, yeah, it's first person, same wheelhouse, yada yada yada, but it's perfect dark. So I'm just kind of curious as to see what she does in this era of video games. And if you ever played the original, like they had some interesting concepts back in those older games. And as you can see, she has like the little remote thing, and she's like stealing people keys and opening gates and stuff like that. So that's the type of stuff that I like in Perfect Dark. Yeah, the shooting is fine, but it's all the gadgets that make her like who she is. Because remember, Nintendo, I think they lost the licensing to, excuse me, not Nintendo, Rare lost the licensing to 007 or something like that. So they had to come up with their own IP. And that's why she's stealthy and does a lot of stuff that Bond would do. So I'm all for this game. I love the nod to Mirror's Edge. If you've ever played that game,
Yep.
I think what they're working with here is going to be dope. I can't wait to see more. I can't wait to play it. It is absolutely day one for me, unless they do something stupid.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, man, it looks amazing, right? But it's first person, and like Nia just said, I be leery with first, because not every first person is the same, and some make you seasick. And but it looks dope. It looks real dope. I wish they'd make these games with a third person mode if you want to play that way. But I understand that they can't do that. But visually, man, it looks amazing. But go ahead. That's what I add to it. It looks good.
I think it looks good. I don't know how much of this is actually gameplay and how much is actually in engine. But I think it looked good. I would agree on the point that it looks like it's a really good looking game. But it's just I got motion sickness just looking at it. When she jumped to the other side where the pole was and landed, I'm like, oh, I feel sick already. So I don't know how much I would enjoy it, but I think it could be a really good game. I think it'd be an excellent game. But I don't think it's not for me though.
Okay. I mean, like I said, they haven't disappointed so far. So the next game they showed was Diablo, I think 6 Vessels of Hatred. Thoughts? Do y'all want to see this one? It's really just a kind of a.
It's a DLC.
This is DLC.
It's not a new Diablo
It's not
game.
any
Diablo 4
gameplay.
just came
It's
out.
really just a story, CGI
Yes,
story
for the new expansion that's coming out. It's an expansion. That's what I'm talking about. They did that whole cutscene, that whole story with the girl calling out for her mother and all that other stuff, all that long drawn out cutscene for DLC, an expansion, not a new game. It made you feel like it was. It was not a new game.
So
Diablo
are we getting
4.
to the point that DLC may be treated like a new game?
No, they're trying to just spice up so you can buy the game. Well, buy the DLC. This is not a new game.
I know it's not a new game.
This is the DLC is not gonna make it feel like a new game. It is just a DLC.
This part was a little freaky though. I ain't gonna front. I was like,
I thought the
God.
story was dope. I was into it.
Yeah,
And then
I was
halfway
too.
through I realized what it was. I'm like, this is Diablo expansion. What am I getting
Okay,
excited
so we
for?
can
I didn't
skip.
care for Diablo.
Keith, did you have anything you want to say about the Diablo expansion?
I don't have anything to say about Diablo the expansion, but I do kind of want to kind of play those games, the Diablo games. Another one of those PC type games. I kind of want to start playing, but like y'all said, this is kind of freaky.
Yeah,
It was weird. It was
I
weird.
had Diablo. I actually got it from GameFly. I just never mustered to play it. I sent it back.
Is it
You
crossplay?
should have called us and said, "Hey,
Yeah.
y'all need to go
Yeah.
buy Diablo like you did with Splatoon 3."
It is crossplay. Like we could all play. I think at the same time.
Yeah, you should have told us like that should have been our Splatoon 3. Diablo. Let's continue. All right, so the next thing was Fable. And it was kind of more of the same, showing kind of cutscenes, not really. Did they show gameplay on this?
I think there's gameplay in this.
Is it? I thought it was all cutscene.
What did I read? I didn't.
No, I say in-game footage. It doesn't say.
It's an in-game footage again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just say in-game footage.
I saw some over the shoulder her running and stuff.
Yeah. It's in-game footage.
So y'all thoughts? Go ahead, Keith. You got the floor.
Never played Fable. I don't have any legacy with this title, just like Metal Gear Solid. I need to see more with what they're doing. I'm hearing. I don't have any thoughts on the girl in the character, what she looked like, but I'm hearing that people thought she looked a lot better this time around. I don't have any thoughts on that. I could care less.
Smart man.
But it looks cool. Like I said, I don't know much about Fable, but graphically, if this is in game, it looks kind of good.
Okay. K-Bomb?
I've never cared for Fable. And
She got forehead for days. Jesus. Man.
never cared for Fable, so it's not my cup of tea. It wasn't even that impressive to me as far as a trailer. So
Hold up. I do want to say shout out to them because this is Playground, the folks who make Forza, ain't it? Ain't it? Don't
Is
Playground make Forza? Yeah.
Okay. I say this. I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say looking at this makes me want to play it. I do get like that Witcher vibe from it.
you're the only one.
Visually, Witcher. I didn't say story and all that. Visually, it looks like Witcher to me. But
That's the man who played for 5 minutes.
yeah, I couldn't do it, man. I don't know what it was, man. The visuals just did not. It just didn't keep my attention. I couldn't play through it, and the combat was. I didn't like the combat system in Witcher 3. Or the sword swinging didn't feel right to me. But I need to give it another try. I do. But I don't know when that's going to happen. So for me, Fable, I mean, hey, I don't know. What about this, what is this? Frag Punk.
Now this is interesting.
Why is that, Cake Bun? Because it's multiplayer?
No, it's stylistic.
Oh, okay. All right.
It has style.
I skipped it. My bad.
No, bro. No. This was one of the few games that did not look like every other game. This actually looked different. It had style to it. It had flair to it. This is the one with when you're the mouse. That's definitely.
No, I went back. No, you behind me.
Okay.
I went back. My
Sorry.
bad.
I'm a little bit behind. No, this game has style to it. It has flair. And so that's what made me think this is interesting. This was one of the only few games that didn't just look like the same game they've been showing the entire time. So that's why I thought this was very interesting. And it's also interesting that the premise that is actually a hero shooter with these card collecting element to it. That's very interesting. Don't think I've seen that angle to a hero shooter.
Blow their heads up so you can get easy targets.
Yep. Yeah, I've never seen that angle for a hero shooter. So
that's not coming to
PlayStation
PlayStation 5. It says that's not coming to play just PC and Xbox.
Yeah,
Keith,
probably.
what's your thoughts? Frag Punk.
Games like this, I just defer to K-Bone. Whatever he said, it's good.
Okay.
No, I thought the card thing was kind of interesting. Seemed like it's a long animation. You might get shot trying to break the card. I don't know.
Yeah. You better do that behind cover.
Right. But other than that, I appreciate them trying to give a little twist to the gameplay. kind of a twist of fate, as you might, or roll of the dice to see what you're gonna get. For your own advantage. So it's not bad.
Yeah.
I would, I think it's going a game like this. I think there is a community already probably going to be behind a game like this, and they know who they are, and they already getting ready to play this game, and they are tracking it, and they can't wait. They're going to be playing this game. We're going to be hearing about it. You're going to be hearing about all the DLC and whatever they call about this game, and
Funny.
K-Bone the only one that's going to play it. So
All right, you got Winterboro. Is it Borough? Yeah. And then you got
fire. I don't know.
serious? Oh, okay.
No, I don't know.
A mixtape. I thought they
I,
was rapping. I
I
was like,
thought Winterboro looked very interesting.
Did you really?
okay, well it's showing now.
I thought it was interesting.
Are you serious, K-Bone? Are you joking?
I
This
can't
dude
tell
joking,
either.
man. He joking, man. I'm finna move on. He ain't following it up with no commentation at all. So okay, so I'm gonna skip over a lot of the rest.
Could've left that off.
ESO Online, Gold Road, Life is Strange, Double Exposure, Indiana Jones. Y'all want to talk about that? What y'all want to do? Because
We can talk about
Hold
Indiana
on,
Jones. I think-
hold on. I want to talk about that, but I got people in here talking. Hold on, I'll be back.
okay.
Yeah, we can discuss Indiana Jones. I think
All
it's
right.
fair enough to discuss that because Elder Scrolls was another DLC. We don't need to talk about the flight simulator.
No, I skipped all
Uh,
that. So we gonna go
yeah.
to. So go ahead, K-Bone. You got the floor.
So the cutscenes look good. That whole little story segment that they did looked very good. It feels like the movie. The action feels like the movie. The comedy feels like the movie. So I thought that was a really good reveal. I just don't know how the gameplay. I feel about the gameplay. It just looks so boring. There's always just one person at a time, and every time they show gameplay, and you're just punching a guy in the face, and it doesn't feel like Nathan. It doesn't have to feel like Nathan Drake. Let me say that. It just looks boring. So I don't know about it.
I'm gonna say this, man.
The graphics look great. The graphics look great, and the
Yeah, the
cutscenes look great.
graphics
Amazing.
look
It looks
the
amazing.
graphics look amazing. They look good. But I'm with you, K-Bum. The gameplay just looks like all they had to do. This is not a first. You don't make this game first person. This game should not be first person. It should be Nathan Drake or Lord Croft over the shoulder or the whole body. You need to see Indiana Jones whip, pause, whip. You got to see the gun. You got to see the animation with the fight scenes. Like it's like that's the only bad part. The only part that looks bad is the gameplay, to me. And it's like I would be here for all this, but the gameplay makes me not want to play it. It looks like a crazy story.
Boring, bro.
It looks like D2K said it looks better than possibly the latest movie that came out. But
The gameplay's
I
so
can't get with the
boring.
gameplay. And this would be no for me, man. Even though it looks amazing. And I would love to hear the storyline or see the storyline. That gameplay just don't work for me at all.
It's a no. It's a no for me right now too. It just looks boring, man.
Go ahead, Keith. Your
Yeah,
thoughts.
this is an absolute yes for me. I'm looking at it differently. I don't think it needs to be third person. I don't think that they're trying to do that. K-Bone said it. It looks like it could be another entry in the movie, like another movie. And I think that's what they're going for. That, oh, it's one person at a time and he's fighting. Well, have you seen the Indiana Jones movie? He ain't fighting that many people at once. I think what they're doing is they're giving you a movie experience. This is literally probably at best, another entry in the indie films. I don't think they're trying to make a Nathan Drake game. I don't think they're trying to make Laura Croft. I don't think they're trying to do any of that. I think they're giving you Indiana Jones, and you probably going to be sitting down watching most of these cutscenes more than you are playing it. I think the
So
gameplay
it's
is just going to
Hellblade
service,
too.
huh?
Hellblade too, then, but like that.
Hmm.
Maybe,
Okay,
maybe,
I'm just
but
saying.
but I think because it's Indiana Jones, I think it's going to be looked at and appreciated more because you're going to get a more than likely, like y'all
This
said,
is a long
the story looks
cutscene.
fantastic. Exactly, it's a long cutscene. Why? Because they want you to watch it. They want you to watch it like you're watching a movie. So, but from moving from cutscene to cutscene, now you're actually Indiana Jones. You're playing with his whip. Pause. You're shooting the gun. You're doing all the things. You're figuring out the puzzles like as you are Indiana Jones. But then you get to the cutscene, it's like you watching a movie. Put the controller down and watch a movie.
So everything they used to hate on for Metal Gear Solid for doing it. Because Metal Gear
Hey,
Solid had a whole lot more action.
Metal Gear
So he
Solid ain't
figured,
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, this
I
is
mean,
about
it's
this is
not,
a
but
long cutscene.
it's a movie.
Now, this is my thing. Okay, Nathan Drake had movie like, Uncharted has movie like aspects to it with the cutscenes and all that, especially Uncharted 2. I don't think having them in third person and having a more compelling gameplay would hurt it. I think it'll make it because the gameplay might take you out of it. That's my thing. Like the gameplay may make it a chore to get through the storyline. Whereas, like I said, to me, you had the perfect blueprint. You created the blueprint, and all you had to do is follow the games that's trying to be what you are. They should just follow Nathan Uncharted and followed Tomb Raider. To me, the new Tomb Raiders, not the old one.
Yeah, it's just
No, D2K, no, Harrison Ford is not voice acting. It's what's the dude to do everybody? What is that guy name?
you talking about the guy
It's a
who does
me-
Joel
Yeah, Joel. Who is that?
Baker.
Tony Baker? No, not Tony
No,
Baker.
no, no.
I wish Tony Baker be dope.
What in
It
the
is Baker.
haberdashes is going on in here?
Haberdasher and
And
Hemoglobin.
Troy Baker.
Hemoglobin.
Troy Baker.
Hemoglobin.
Troy Baker. Yeah, Troy Baker.
Y'all want to talk about Mecha Break?
Of course.
No.
It
Oh, okay. We definitely got to talk about this.
it viewed well. Mecha Break viewed well.
Yeah,
It viewed
did,
well.
but I
wouldn't
don't want to
play it,
talk
though.
about it.
I don't know
what
if I
is
want
this?
to play it though.
How you say this? Wu Chan
Kong,
Fallen Feathers? How you say that? Wukong? Is that how you say it?
I suppose.
I didn't write it down.
You never
Did
know
I didn't write that one down either. Did I write down Mecha?
Wu Chong.
someone comes to slay you.
Oh yeah, something was going on. I didn't write that one down.
First signs are really subtle.
So who want to take the floor on this? They had some games, man. Even though there's a lot
I
of
didn't write nothing down about this, so I don't have nothing to say.
Slowly
Apparently.
consuming every little part of your humanity.
they had some.
Yeah, I don't remember this one honestly.
I remember it just. I don't think they showed any gameplay. I think it was just more of a supposedly
They did.
in-game
It's gameplay.
footage. They showing gameplay. They show gameplay.
Toward the end of it, yeah.
Okay.
It's just, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's more the action RPG fighting, like all the other games that we kind of seen. You know,
Oh, they did
at this
end up
point,
doing
it's
some
like pick
gameplay.
your poison. What do you want? Which story do you want to go through? Because
So
all of
this-
these games are gonna play the same.
Is this kind of like a Soul Blade?
It looks like a Soul type of game, is what it looks like to
I mean,
me.
yeah,
To be
Soul. I
honest.
meant Soul, not Soul Blade. Soul.
It's Souls like.
Okay.
But I guess the cool thing is it's set in the Ming Dynasty. Yeah.
It look good. It don't look bad. I would have
Yeah, I
taken
didn't
that for
care
a
for it.
PlayStation game, PlayStation 5 more so than a Xbox.
Yeah, I didn't care for it. I
Uh,
saw it. I'm like, for some reason, the Phantom Blade just appeals to me more than something like this does. I don't know why,
Okay. What about
but this is too Souls like. That's what
Avowed?
it is.
Y'all want to talk about Avowed? Y'all want to talk about
No, heck no.
Adamfall,
No respect for
Assassin's
Avowed?
Creed Shadow? We'll talk about that
Assassin's
with
Creed
you.
Shadow. Let's go ahead and talk
We'll,
about it.
we'll talk
'Cause
about that with Ubisoft.
are we gonna make it?
I don't know. We gonna make it. It's
Yeah,
already
it's 2 hours.
10:30.
You don't want to talk about Sarah? Anyway, let me go. Let's go to Assassin's Creed.
Oh, Sarah Bond. Hey man, listen. She did a lot better with her hands this year. Shout out to her. Her hands wasn't robotish. But never mind. I ain't gonna say it. I said it in the comment section. That's all y'all need to know.
You said enough.
I said it.
I'm
Enough.
gonna say this, man. Assassin's Creed Shadows is looking better and better every time I see it, and
Yes.
that's weird. It's really starting to appeal to me. No joke. Like at first it was like it looks cool, but nah. No, it's starting to really appeal to me, and that's why I wanted to show Ubisoft's actual gameplay of it rather than Microsoft. But go ahead, Shadow.
Yes. I mean, I guess you could mix it in. I mean, it's the same game. Assassin's Creed Shadow. Finally, they give us that feudal Japan that we've been asking for years. So many other games have come out before it. What's the one on PlayStation? Ronin? Rise of the Ronin?
Rise of the Ronin, yeah.
That looks very Assassin's Creed-ish. But I must say, Assassin's Creed Shadow looks less Assassin's Creed than Rise of the Ronin. And I like that. I think this game looks fantastic. It's the first one that I feel like they didn't copy and paste. I feel like everything since Origin up until this point has been copy and paste.
Everything says Origin. Yes, Origin was different. Yes, that is
Origin
correct.
was different, and then everything after that was just copy and paste. To me, you know,
It
of
was
course
Origin, but in Greece. Origin, but in Rome. Yeah.
yeah. And now we in Japan, but it don't feel like Origin from what they're showing. I like the fact that you have two very different characters. You got the Hulk and Yasuke, and then you got
6'2" basketball person, as
you know what I'm saying.
say.
He out there swinging his axe,
why
man.
they
It was brutal.
Why they
It
got
was
this
brutal.
game on here and when they show where it's going, it only has Xbox and PC. They know it's
They
going to
did that for
PlayStation.
all of them.
But it's
They
not. It's
did that
going to
for every
PlayStation
game.
5 too.
They did that for every game, bro. That's
This
what
is
I'm saying.
Xbox
They did a
conference.
good job of hiding it.
Okay.
It's an Xbox conference though.
Yep.
But anyways, I think if they keep showing like really good positive stuff, I might get this day one. I might get it day one,
It
or I
looks
might
good,
subscribe.
man.
I might subscribe to that thing. But Assassin's Creed Shadow has my attention.
Yeah, it looks good. I'm not gonna front. It looks real good. K-Bomb.
It looks like a pass to me for right now. I'm not impressed by anything they showed. It just I don't know. It had that, as we say, that Ubisoft funk on it. But I just got bored looking at it, man. I'm just like, you're gonna give me a bunch of points on the screen and tell me to go here, go there, and I'm like, it's not gonna be an telling story. I don't know. I need to hear when you guys play it before I even get excited about it,
Yeah,
because
I'm not.
I'm not.
disagree. I disagree. It doesn't. I agree with Keith on this one. It doesn't give you Assassin's Creed vibes. They can easily. Now, I mean, when I look at a game like Ghost of Tsushima, it tells you where to go. It has you got to go here, you got to go there. So I don't want to be unfair to them because they do it a little too much, but I didn't get that vibes from this. I'm real talk. I didn't. I feel like the story seems compelling. I agree with Keith with the two protagonists seem really interesting. They are a lot different from one another. The graphics look really, really good. The setting, the environment looks great. Yeah, I'm interested in this one. I'm not gonna front. I'm actually interested.
It doesn't. This game just doesn't excite me. I don't know why, but it just doesn't.
Is it just because you know it's Ubisoft?
It
It could be that.
could be if they would call it something else. Like if they would call it Black Man in Japan, I'd probably be like, oh man, this game may be dope.
Man
But it's
in
called
Japan.
Assassin's Creed. and I don't know, man. I haven't really
Okay.
played. I haven't played Assassin's Creed since Origin.
Stalkers 2.
Mm,
You want to talk about Stalkers 2?
mm.
Okay. Sarah Bond, Keith, you want to talk about Sarah Bond?
No, I'm okay.
Okay. So let's give our grade, and then we
No,
move
no.
on.
The last game. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, Gears of War. That's right.
That's what you've been waiting on.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He skipped it.
Skip.
So
Hold on, skip.
I mean, but okay. Don't get me wrong. I am excited to know that they have a Gears.
I mean, you
6.
brought it up in like the Sony stuff that you were hoping they had Gears.
Yeah, I do. I'm glad they got it.
It's missing something.
But
But
they didn't show the game. They just showed a cutscene. So I mean, I want to see. I mean, it's Gears. I already know how I play. I would like to see how it may be different from the others. If they add anything or change anything, I do kind of wonder what it's gonna feel like to go back into a prequel to see Mark Phoenix in his youth seeming like. I think they realized they made a mistake by going away from Mark to his son. I think they realizing that people wasn't connecting with the blonde-haired boy. I don't know if y'all noticed that, but yeah. So, and then I think in the 5 they went with the girl, right?
Yeah.
So I never played 5. I wanted to, but by that time that game came out, I was kind of done with my Xbox. I gave it to my son. But I got it up there. I still got the Xbox One upstairs. So it ain't like I can't access these games I wanted to. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I really am. But I know Gears, and I want to see the game, actual gameplay. I'm not the cutscene. But I'm excited though. Yeah, it's Gears. I'm
gonna push back on that, and I hope that they surprise you. I hope they don't do what you're saying, because if you go into the game saying, "Oh, I know what this is," then you've already lost, in my opinion. You should never even made the game.
That's what I'm
because
saying.
here's a beautiful opportunity. I think if you think some of the developers said that they're going to lean into horror, so it's going to be more of a horror game than it is like the traditional Gears. Going back to the roots, I suppose.
The original.
I played the original. I wasn't afraid of anything in that game.
No,
but if they can lean in heavier, because this is E-Day. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knew this was going to happen. I think this would be a beautiful opportunity to not rely on the typical Gears of War gameplay. I think this is a perfect opportunity to kind of switch it up, and then toward like the latter half of the game, kind of go into that Gears of War traditional thing after you've gotten used to it.
That's why I want to see the gameplay, because I want to see what they have changed. Because I know Gears, so I want to see what's different. Because I'm gonna be honest, none of them felt like the first one. I don't care what nobody say. None of the Gears felt as good as the original one. 2, it was all right. It wasn't bad. 3 wasn't that good. 4 it was more graphical, but it wasn't really as good as the first one. The first one just had something a lot different. I felt like it was a lot more post-pounding. It was a lot more parts areas in the game that not necessarily fear scared like a scary movie, but fear as in intense. Like when you had to kill the female, I don't know what they called it, in that little bunker in the lower part, and she was breaking through all the walls, and you had to dodge her, and man, all that stuff was like post-pounding. Whereas the third one and the second and the third and the fourth kind of really didn't create moments like that to me. So yeah, I'm interested in seeing where they go and how much they change from what we have played. But so yeah, I'm agreeing with you there. That's why I said I would rather see the gameplay to see what they have changed, what they have added, what they have altered, all that stuff. But I am excited for another Gears.
I will say, Kayvon, I don't know if you got anything to say, but I will say that Gears gameplay loop, man, It's a little long in the tooth, man. I literally quit playing 5, not because I couldn't beat it or it was hard. I was just like, I can't keep doing this, taking cover, popping
Yeah.
out, shooting. I was like, this is old. I can't do this no more.
You got tired of popping out and showing people?
I was tired, man. I
That's
couldn't
why I said
like
it-
you.
Yeah, go ahead,
I
my
was,
man.
I was gonna say if you asked me which game that I liked, I couldn't tell you the difference. Like I don't know if 4 and 6. The story, yeah, but like as far as like remembering what I did in the game, like 4 is when we was on the motorcycle, right? Was that 4?
On a motorcycle.
I think he was on a motorcycle and you jumped in an airplane or something. I don't know. That gameplay, man, they gotta
remember.
switch it up.
Yeah,
For
I'm
me.
with you. And that's why I said it never felt as good as the first one. Second was all right. Third one, yeah, that whole pop and shoot.
See, y'all been talking about all this Kendrick Lamar. You missed my Kendrick Lamar reference.
Pop out. So we caught it. We trying to get past all this stuff
Get y'all
because we
there,
ain't
man.
got that much time. Okay, so we spent a lot of time on Microsoft. So okay, let's give our grades. So what's your letter grade?
For me personally, there was a lot of stuff that I would skip, but I am not going to be that guy. I'm going to actually grade them based on what I heard the people say, and the people are excited, and I got to give it an A. Even though I'm not going to play a lot of these games, but they had stuff for everybody, and I'm gonna give them an A minus.
Okay, an A
The
minus.
the minus is for me.
Okay, Mr. K-Bum, what's your letter grade for Microsoft?
Yeah, I knock them down because of the lack of actual gameplay. Knock them down, and well, I don't have to go through the list. I've already talked about it, so I would give them a B. It was definitely better than Sony's press conference. Definitely better than that, but it was just a little bit too much of not actually giving you what you need. But I thought they had a good slate of games. I thought they brought the heat, and I thought they did very well. It's definitely a B for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go B plus. It was a good show. I ain't gonna say it was an A for me, but it was definitely out of everything we saw over this week and going back to State of Play. It was definitely the best presentation, best showcase
It was the best. It was the best.
that was there, and so I give them B plus. They did an awesome job. I think if they would show more actual gameplay, that we could actually see the games in action more so than the cutscenes and the graphical representation or in-game footage or however they classifying that. I may have threw it up to an A, but for what they had and the pacing, I say BB plus. That's where I'm at with it. So DJ Fanatic say B plus. D2K say A, no plus. Nia, you didn't give me no grade. You the teacher here. You haven't given us a grade. Come on. So yeah. So that's what I was saying. So real quick, we already talked about Call of Duty. Ubisoft. Was there anything in the showcase with Ubisoft that y'all want to talk about?
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Okay, so let's go there. All right, because that's one I definitely want to talk about. Hold up, why is this thing not opening up? Oh, there it is. Okay, Ubisoft Forward 2024. All right, so now we not gonna be able to do what we did with Microsoft. I felt like Microsoft deserved.
They deserve it.
They deserved that much time because they did come through, so they deserve. Now this opening with the guitar, they could have missed me with all this mess. Yeah, let's skip all that. So, the first game you see is how you say that? X Defiant.
X Defiant.
X Defiant.
X Defiant. What was your thoughts on that? We skimmed through this real quick.
It's already out. It was just talking about the new season that's coming.
Okay.
Well, season 1 that's coming out.
K-Mo, you don't get into games like that?
Remember I told you guys I played it.
Oh, okay. You like
We
it?
talked about it. I played it once and turned it off and said this ain't for me.
Oh, okay. So then they had Skull and Bones, which they can keep that. I'm sorry.
I fast forwarded. I didn't even
Okay.
waste my time.
Prince of Persia. I guess they adding the actual Prince in that DLC.
No, they're not adding actual prints. It was just new customs.
Okay. What y'all thought? You want to talk about it? No.
No, not that game. That game. I was telling my wife, I'm like, they're past due. I've already beat this game and I've already sent it back, so I don't need you anymore.
Okay, the Road Prince. Y'all want to talk about that?
Nope.
Okay, so we skipping past a lot. So that lets us know that we.
But there is the Prince game I want to talk about.
Avatar.
Is there anything to talk about?
Yeah,
Avatar,
it's the fact that
Frontiers
they put it back in the oven.
Do y'all want to
That's
talk about?
exciting.
Do y'all want to talk about Avatar?
I want to
Frontiers
talk about
of
the
Pandora?
Prince of Persia game.
Well, we got to go through the other ones first. We getting there. The Crew, Motofest.
They showed the Crew.
Care.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
showed
they
the Crew.
did.
I didn't even know they showed the Crew.
The Crew 2.
The Crew too.
Yeah, the second one. Second one already out. That's why they stopped. That's why they put away the first one.
Assassin's Creed Shadow.
Just talked about that.
I know.
I thought the Crew 2
What
came
am
out
I
a long
looking
time
for?
ago.
It is. It's the
I missed
DLC
it.
for
I
it.
skipped what we wanted to talk about.
Okay.
So let's talk about Star Wars Outlaws. I knew I had skipped over something. Let's talk about Star Wars Outlaws. And then we'll talk about what K-Bun want to talk about with Prince of Persia. So I'm going to go first on this. I'm liking what I'm seeing with this game. Now, I do have you guys' trepidation with the game, concerns with the game. But it kind of gives me the 13-13 vibes. Remember the game that was supposed to come out 13-13? This kind of gives me those vibes. Like, because I really wanted that game. And this kind of makes me feel like it got those vibes to it, not necessarily like Star Wars Survivor and Last Jedi? What was that? The one before that one?
Jedi Fallen Order.
Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah.
So the visuals look good. I don't know if I like the shooting. The shooting kind of looks kind of wonky to me, kind of weird. But visually, it looks amazing. So give me your thoughts, man. What y'all feeling?
Now I'm going to sound real hypocritical after just praising Assassin's Creed for not looking like Assassin's Creed. But man, this game got that Ubisoft stench on it. Hey, it got the Ubisoft. Hold on, if I can say it like, man, it got the Ubisoft stench on it.
That's funny.
What? No, but it looks good. I'll give it that.
It looks good.
It looks good. It looks it's playing into that fantasy of always wanting to be a bounty hunter. You know, they couldn't give us Han Solo, so they give us whatever her name is, and it looks good. I think I'm going to definitely check it out, but because I'll tell you this, it reminds me Watch Dogs 2. Watch Dogs 2 was a sleeper for me. It was one of the most amazing Ubisoft games I ever played in my life. And this game looked like it could be right there with it. And it's in the Star Wars universe. But as far as like the combat, like Level just mentioned, the shooting, all of that looks a little janky to me. But just running around, doing things, talking to people, getting on your ship, riding your bike, looks cool. But it comes down to that combat that I'm just like, I don't know. But then at the same time, I like the what was it in Mass Effect where you could be Renegade and what was the P word? Paragon. So I like the fact that, you know, the choices that you make, helping people, so on and so forth, matters. You know, when she was doing the dog fighting, I like the fact that mattered. And probably other things, just helping people around the universe and really building an actual type of character. So I think it's gonna be okay. I just, like I said, I just don't want it to fall into that Ubisoft because there's something with the Ubisoft games. You'll be playing them, you're excited, then 20. I don't know how long it takes to get in, but like you're not even 20% into the game. You're like, I'm getting tired of this because you start doing the same thing over and over and over again. And I hope this game don't fall into that. Or if you are doing the same things over and over and over again, I hope that I enjoy it, so I'll stay invested. Otherwise, it's all right.
All right, keep you telling the truth. They that's how Assassin's Creed 3 was. It was like, man, how many times I got to do the same thing
Man,
again, just at the other side of the other end of the map. Go ahead, K-Ball. This makes
No,
me excited for a new,
I thought
a
it
new
looked I
Star
thought it looked good
Fox.
too. I thought it was a good looking game. Um, it looks fun enough. I thought it was good. My wife actually watched me play view this one, and she was happy to see it was Star Wars, and it looks like it can be enjoyable. Um, it it is Ubisoft thinkish. I will I would agree with that. It really says, "Hey, I'm going to point you to somewhere on the map, and I want you to go there." Kind of funk to it. It feels like that. So this one may be just a bore. That's what I'm thinking, but I'm hoping that's not the case. But I do feel that with this one. But I think it looked good. Just without the pessimistic view of it, I think it looks good. I think it's going to be a fun game. Yeah, I'll just say that much.
Okay. All right, so go ahead. You said you wanted to talk about Prince of Persia,
Yeah, I'll be really quick with that.
Sands of
That
Time
won't take much.
teaser. Here it is. Go
No,
ahead.
no, I'm just excited to the fact that we're actually getting that they put this back into the oven. Because I remember when they showed this, I think 2 years ago, me and Keith was like, that's it. That game is ugly. It was supposed to be updated graphics. It just wasn't. It looked bad. It didn't look upgraded. It looked like the PS1 version, just with PS2 graphics. Uh, it was not there, and I'm very, 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 very happy they put it back in the oven, and hopefully it looks amazing, just like Snake Eater did when they upgraded those graphics. So I'm just excited that they did that. So that's it. That's all I got for that one.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. I didn't remember them showing this until you said something in the comment section in the chat room. I didn't even see this. Yeah, I guess I got to see the actual
I mean,
game.
it was quick.
Yeah.
It was quick.
So I guess we can do this real quick and we get out of here. So, as y'all know, okay, what do y'all give a grade for Ubisoft?
What's that?
It's not even worth giving a grade.
Okay, no grade for them. We didn't give Summer for Game Fest a grade either.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
so
incomplete.
so with that being said, okay, so we went through all of them. Of course, we said Microsoft had the best showing for the week.
Easily
Was
the
there
best.
any other group that had a showing that we didn't discuss?
I didn't. If they did, I didn't watch it.
Okay, so do y'all believe we'll get a direct on June the 18th from Nintendo?
I hope so.
Okay,
I would
Keith,
love to hear from Nintendo.
what is your expectations for it? What do you not want to see and what do you want to see?
I don't have any expectations. They already told us not to worry about Switch 2. So at this point, I just want to see what they got. I take that back. I got Metroid Prime 2 and 3 remastered. I don't want them in the condition that they are in. I want those remastered. If we can get anything, get those remastered, and possibly a Zelda Link Between Worlds, since we're just trying to remaster everything, because I didn't get a chance to play that. Those will be the only 3 games that I'll be like, yeah, I'm finna go drop some money on those right now. But if I could be a bit biased, because I am a Nintendo gamer, and man, the show ain't over until Nintendo shows up. For me, I know for a lot of people, y'all don't care about Nintendo, But for me, if the show ain't over until Nintendo shows up, whether or not those games are good or bad, Nintendo got to show up. So I hope they drop something on the 18th, and I hope those 3 games are mentioned.
Okay. For me, I don't want to see anything that I believe should go to Switch 2. That's what I don't want to see. I don't want to see games go to this system that they could have held over for Switch 2. But I know are made a cross-gen title. I do want to see Metro Prime 4. I do want to see that. Because I believe that's coming to the Switch 2. So I wouldn't mind seeing that. I want to see that. At least just get the art direction. Just to know what they're actually doing with it. But other than that, I mean, I don't really have high expectations like you, Keith. This is not the Switch 2. So I'm kind of out on the Switch at this point. There's not much they can put on the Switch that make me excited for anything other than Metroid Prime 4 at this point. And maybe a 2D remake of a Zelda game, like Link to the Past, because you said I should play that, but I never played it.
No, you need to play that in the regular condition. You don't need no remaster.
I know I need to remaster.
You can play that right. You can play that as is.
No, I want to do it just like they did. What was the one they did? What was that? Where Link found himself on the island. What was that one?
The Link Awakening. Link's Awakening.
Yeah. Do it like that. Nah, they'll definitely get my money. But yeah, I'm not. Yeah. Do I want a Nintendo Direct? Yes. Do I hope they have it on the 18th? Yes. But all I want to see is Metro Prime 4. That's it. So that's what I'll leave it at. Go ahead. K-Bum, any thoughts?
I don't. Nothing will interest me at this point for Nintendo. So
on the Splatoon 3 DLC.
Nothing will interest me at this point.
Okay, well. All right. That was the show for tonight. Like I said, don't forget, we will be here next Tuesday, or this coming Tuesday, because we're going to change up our schedule for the next 3 weeks to accommodate holidays and vacation. So tune in next week on Tuesday at 8:30. Or if the Switch event happens, and if y'all up for it, we could. Nah, we just come on at 8:30. Because that'd be in the morning time. And then we won't have a podcast the week after. And then we'll be back on the 2nd of July on a Tuesday. And then after that week, we'll be back to our normal schedule. So write that down. Don't forget, we won't be here the next 3 Thursdays. We'll be Tuesday. We'll skip a week and then another Tuesday. Then we'll be back on our normal schedule. I'm going to let these dudes sign out, starting with Mr. Norris. Go ahead, bro.
Yes, sir. It was a good episode. Got a chance to talk about these conferences. For me, it's always an exciting time to talk about video games during the summer. I know we talk about Summer's Game Fest, and shout out to K-Bum for putting a perspective on it for what Jeff does. For those indie developers and just putting on the show and just trying to keep this spirit of gaming alive that we all love and cherish. Shout out to Microsoft for having a good showcase, and yeah, that was a PlayStation showcase as well. But no, man, I can't believe I said that. That's weird. PlayStation always shows out, but man, can't wait to next week. Hopefully on the 18th we'll have a Nintendo Direct. We can discuss those games if it happens, and look forward to having a good summer.
All right, Mr. K-Bum Twitter, go ahead.
Yeah, I enjoyed the cast. I enjoyed talking about the Summerfest and Xbox and Ubisoft. But there's one thing that none of these showcases had. But that ain't have Smash Bros.
Man.
Other than that, man, I enjoy myself. I enjoy chopping with y'all. Thank y'all for staying in the chat. Thank y'all for keeping it live. Appreciate the comments. And see you guys next Tuesday.
Okay, all right. Guess it's my turn. I want to send a shout out to Nia, to Chariot Man, to D2K, to Alan Steed, to Mark Jazz 47, First Name Basis, aka you know who you are. DJ Fanatic. Who else is in here? And everyone that tuned in that made this anything. Appreciate y'all jumping in to the comment section and tuning in. Again, we'll be back next week. Not the same time, Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. As y'all can see, I'm still putting them feet to faces on this Tekken with K-Bum 20. Y'all saw, he beat me on this one, though. He got me. I give him that. But I was doing my Kizal. So we'll be back. Make sure y'all tune in next week, Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Till then, be blessed. Deuces.
We got smashed, bro. But we got smashed. But we got smashed, bro. We got smashed, bro.